Guys, what's up? I did not see the live message. Poggers, what's up, everybody? This is Gollum, all collectibles. Um, I'm Kirigiri. This is on the comms. We've got. Introduce yourself,
Uh,
friend.
my name is Spaghetti, and I'm sorry you guys had to listen to that pee break conversation. We didn't know we were live.
But it's a serious conversation. Remember, when you're doing long runs like this, it's really important to have pee breaks. It's
True,
actually
true.
very important. So a few things before we get into this. This is Lord of the Rings Golem. Yes, this is the game, the best game. And we were last year I ran any percent, and this is going to be a lot more different than any percent, obviously, because this is basically our 100%, right? We're getting all the collectibles we have in the game, and it just means we're going to see more of the game. The biggest mechanic I wanted to talk about before we get into the run is mostly the fact that we're going to be restarting the level a lot after grabbing these collectibles, specifically because once we grab the collectible, it's done. We grabbed it. We don't have to do anything. We can restart the level and it stays and everything. Hopefully, we won't have to re-select any levels or no crashes or anything. Fingers crossed. Um, I think we'll just get
Yeah,
right into it.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
could explain it a little bit as you go too.
for sure, for sure. Time's going to start when we get control of Golem. I will count it down. And you are going to have to take a little bit of a hold here in the beginning because I'm going to have to focus a little bit. And so we're just going to skip these cutscenes because we're not about that life here. We like fast-paced action.
Yeah, so this game's pretty notorious, I guess,
I'm going to grab chat up
because
real
when it
fast.
came out, it was known as one of the worst games ever, quote unquote. Which there's definitely games that are worse than it, but
Oh,
yeah, it's definitely not.
hold up. Three, two, one, go.
There you go. It's definitely not one of like the most polished games, but it makes for a great speed run because of that. There's a ton of glitches and like out of bounds clips in this game that make the speed run way more interesting than a casual playthrough, I would say.
And up again.
Um, I kind of like how bad it is. It reminds me of like the era of like bad licensed games from like the
The stank.
PS2 and like Wii era. I'm very nostalgic for, so
It's
I kind of
definitely
like
got
it.
a stank to it.
Yeah, it stank. Um, so like Kiri mentioned, this is all collectibles. There's
Ooh,
actually 35 collectibles in the game. Some levels only have one, some have two, some have three. Is there like a level that has zero?
yeah, there are multiple levels that
There's a few,
have
yeah.
either none or all of collectibles. I know there's one level in Chapter 9 we collect 3 or 4 in, so it just kind of just depends. Like, this is already a collectible. We've got the
Yeah.
whetstone. Everyone in chat, whenever we collect a collectible, I want everyone to say what it is, just so we can keep track of it.
Yeah, that was the whetstone. It's just like random items that he picks up.
it's
Um,
it's lore specific, I think. Some of them.
some of them are, yeah, some of them are. So, like for example, that was a whetstone, which is like a rock that you use to sharpen knives and things like that. He picks up like hair, feathers, teeth, fish bones.
Shoutouts to Wooden
Uh,
Spoon or Wooden Fork.
yeah, a wooden spoon, a shiny button, just random stuff like that.
No, it's a metal
um,
spoon. My bad. My bad. He's
but
getting utensils and he's eating. That's all we know. His cake is large.
oh, it's a wooden fork. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah. Well, there's also a spoon. I guess
Yeah,
that's the metal one.
yeah, rusty spoon,
Rusty
and then
spoon. Oh,
wooden
heck
fork.
yeah.
Some of them, like Kiri said, they are lore specific. I don't know if you guys have ever read The Hobbit. I was actually just reading through it like a month ago, and I got to the chapter where Bilbo meets Gollum, and when he's looking for his ring, he's like looking his little pile of trash, And oh no, what was it?
Oh, jeez, I
He was
almost
it
missed
was
that.
Bilbo was asking, or Gollum was asking Bilbo what he has in his pocket, right? Because of the riddle, he has his ring,
Is
and
that
then
a spoon
Bilbo's
in your
thinking to
pocket? Or are you
himself.
happy to see me?
Bilbo's thinking to himself like, what would a golem even keep in their pocket? And he mentions some of these collectibles. He says like fish bones. He says what else did he say? He says like fish bones. He says I think he says the rope or string, something like that, like a piece of string, the feather, and the bat wing. I remember the bat
Oh
wing
yeah, the Batwing.
specifically. Yeah, so some of those are actually like lore specific, which I thought was pretty cool.
They will tell him. He will know. And it's two of them.
Oh, I didn't get this the glitch here with
Stay in the
the
shadows.
orcs.
Yeah, you can't get it on a new file, unfortunately.
Forget birds.
Not a new file. Okay.
I
So
just
there's
learned
this
that last
glitch.
night.
There's this glitch here on this section. So there's a little meter at the top of the screen that you guys can see, and it's kind of like a trailing, like escort mission, if you will. You can't get too far away from these orcs, otherwise you like fail and have to restart it. But there's like a glitch we can do during runs. I guess it doesn't work on new save
Stay close to
files,
them,
but
precious.
if you were to like reset your run and try it again, if you load into this level quickly, sometimes the orcs will spawn a little bit further up on the trail, so it just cuts out like a few seconds of having to follow them, which is pretty neat. It just does it randomly, I've noticed.
There's a pattern to it. You can get it in 3, or you can get it to 4 to 5. It's just the game is very picky about it. Um,
Mm.
Actually, I found out once you do this whole entire all collectibles run, there's a level we're skipping, kind of, sort of. Spoilers. Not really. But if you don't complete the level, you cannot do that exploit at all. I don't understand why. It worked after I did it, so I don't know.
Like tied to it.
I I guess it's like game completion or something. I don't know.
Some weird like flag, probably.
This game's a red flag. And I just realized my load remove time was not going.
Oh, you have your slits up?
Yeah, because
Mm.
it's got all the information I need.
Oh, fair enough.
Just in case I'm really paranoid about forgetting something that I totally
I'll keep,
forgot.
I'll keep track for you. Definitely got the whetstone, so. Next chapter is gonna have two collectibles. Even though
It's gonna
in
have
game.
3.
Oh, there's three?
Yeah, it's Borak, Hair, Batwing, and Spoon.
Oh, you're right, you're right. So in game, there's a little tracker for the collectibles. Before you enter a level on the bottom left, it'll say how many collectibles are in that level. But as with is very common with this game, a lot of the stuff in this game just is incorrect or doesn't work right. That collectible tracker being one of them. That level actually has three collectibles, not two, and they just never fixed or updated that.
I think
So
it's
if you're
it's
trying to
because I'm sorry.
Beetle could
I was just gonna say, if you're trying to collect them yourself casually, you'll probably be struggling to find that last one because you would have think you got them all already.
Yeah, and I think it's specifically because some of the areas are reused in other levels, but the collectibles aren't there in those levels. So
Yeah.
it's so bizarre with how it there's some in chapter 9 there is a place in the game where you can only go in that chapter. It's the only place that you go, period. And I believe the game marks those collectibles as chapter 7 collectibles.
Oh,
It
even though
just
it's
doesn't make any
actually
sense.
chapter 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like the Splinter. Man, I hate the Splinter. Also, shouts out to
Chat
the
like
only bufferable cutscene in the game.
chat likes your dancing golem gif.
Heck yeah. I don't remember who made that. I believe it was Cactus in the Discord.
I think so. One of the people who were like data dumping the game or whatever.
I feel bad. I should really
Um,
know that.
I guess we should explain what's going on. So in this game, it takes place between the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. There's a period in the story that you don't know where Gollum is when he goes out looking for the ring after Bilbo steals it, and you don't really know what happens. And this game kind of tries to fill in the gaps. we know that he for sure gets captured by Sauron, and he gets like basically like tortured and stuff for information, and that's how Sauron finds out that the ring is in the Shire because of Gollum being captured, and he takes that info out of him. This is basically that, so it's trying to show us what happened while he was there. So right now we're actually in Mordor as a prisoner. Eventually he escapes, and then he gets captured by the elves, well, quote unquote rescued by the elves, and that's where Gandalf finds out about him. So that part is lore accurate, but everything else that you're seeing is kind of just like a what if, like, oh, maybe this is what he did while he was here.
Yeah, it's a lot of these games always like to do these what ifs with like the universes and stuff, and I really think it's like a super niche thing that like only some people can really do because some people get really into this stuff. I feel like this game. Ooh, that was bad. I feel like this game was only made specifically just for the cash grab of the IP.
Yeah. So right there, we were trying to do an out of bounds, but unfortunately, Kiri clipped into the wrong side of that gate, which is a soft lock, because you can't get out once you clip in there.
Come on, Gollum.
So we just restarted.
There you go.
So this is how we do most clips. You kind of just crawl, use the crawl button.
You just
to
wave
squeeze
yourself around.
Yeah, just wiggle and squeeze yourself like the slimy little rat that you are to like clip out of bounds. This area that we're in right now, you're not supposed to be able to get down there yet. You're supposed to walk down a different path. But doing this skips that area, which is pretty quick. So
Did he leave?
A lot faster.
No, we're good. I was gonna say
And,
you better not. Here we're going to grab the Borak hair as well. We're gonna take.
Oh yeah, you still have to grab that.
We're gonna take. Oh, come on, come on. We're gonna take advantage of this little gap here in these cutscenes to grab it. And this is going to teleport us back here, ready for this awesome beast action. I can go for a Mormac right now. Real talk.
Some Mormac in the morning.
Oh yeah. No, can't. Don't talk to me till I've had my morning Mormac. Am I right?
What happened earlier right there too, once you grab that collectible, the cutscenes kind of stacked because we did them out of order by clipping out of bounds. So it showed the cutscene when you're supposed to initially get down there, and then when you start that that little mission, and then once you complete it. So it did like 3 cutscenes back to back there. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, and I think the timing has to do with because I know the old man is on a he's pathing, he's walking the whole time, and I think it depends on where he is on that path where all that stuff happens.
Yeah.
But the world may never know.
Yeah, speaking of, like, some of the side characters in this game, they have like really weird names, like very basic, because it's just like Gollum POV, so that's what he calls them. So there's this old character that kind of shows you the ropes, and Smeagol just calls him Frail Man, so that's his name for the whole game.
We do learn his name in a later level.
Yeah, and he still keeps calling him Frail Man, even though he learned his name.
Yeah, it's a pretty good conversation between him and Gollum. Well, if we get the skip, we won't get it. No, I'm not gonna go for that skip. I'm not gonna do it. I haven't practiced it. So here we're collecting some tags of some dead workers. For what reason, I'm not sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to give him something to do, I guess.
Yeah, it's just freaking busy work. They do that at my job all the time.
Yeah, I always collect the tags of my fellow dead employees.
Maybe not that specific job, but it's busy work.
Oh man. Oh no! Oh Pog, we saved it! Oh, you know, I should probably be streaming in Discord for you, I just realized.
I'm watching through the stream, and it's about 10 seconds delayed, but
Oh,
it's
yeah, well, when we get a
it's not
cutscene here,
terrible. Yeah, when you get a break.
and we will.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a
that was
few
bad.
unskippable cutscenes, so
Didn't even make it.
it's not too bad.
The rings! The rings!
Oh, wait.
Our first
I'm
death.
pretty sure we got a. Oh man,
No one
the
can
checkpoint
help you
bug.
find our precious.
Oh no, I think we
Yeah.
got the checkpoint bug.
So sometimes this game, you're gonna hear me say this a lot, but this game wasn't made very well. So
Not at
something
all.
like checkpoints,
We must rest.
sometimes they won't trigger. Like there's certain areas where you walk through, and in the bottom right corner you'll see the saving. It's like a little saving text, so that way you know you hit the checkpoint or not. But sometimes they won't trigger. There's a specific level where it's very like notorious for not working, and it happens to be one of the harder levels too, so it's a real pain if you don't get the checkpoint there and then you end up dying. You have to do the entire section all over again. It's killed many a run for me.
Oh man, you have no idea. Oh man,
For the cracks.
5-4. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, the death animations are they're hit or miss. I will admit, they are very hit or
I kind of
miss.
like them. I kind of like them because he just kind of ragdolls.
Yeah, like I must say,
Like
depending on the
flops.
way he dies, like sometimes he'll hit the ground and he'll like bounce up. Sometimes he'll just sit there. It really is just hit or miss. And this is the best objective in the game, is a line simulator. So if anyone's got a nice beverage here, hydrate.
Didn't even
I'm not going to,
Waiting.
but y'all can do it.
Right here, Gollum is trying to figure out if he's gonna get sent back to his little jail cell, or if he's gonna get sent up to basically get sacrificed. But thankfully, they let us live. Those
Spoilers.
fools. Yeah.
I guess there wouldn't be a game otherwise, huh?
Hmm.
Oh, that was like the perfect opportunity for me to hang.
So they get killed. Cursed. What's the light do to them? They get killed. Cursed. What's the light do to them?
We still got time after this anyway.
They go on. They don't come down. That's all.
So you know how much she talks. Jeez.
Who did this?
Yeah, there's a
Come
few,
on, who
like I
saw
mentioned,
it? Anyone?
either unskippable cutscenes or there's like
Spoon.
unskippable text interactions. You just have to wait for him to finish
Spoon
saying
in
what they
chat.
gotta say. Oh yeah, don't forget the spoon there.
I've seen people sit there.
Salad
Yeah.
fingers, anyone? Rusty spoon?
Rusty, crusty, and even dusty. Wow. These loads. Ooh, hyper jump.
The great
So it's also important to note in this area, it's called the mustering yard. Your movement, your movement and your speed are pretty much locked to be slow, and you can't jump, and your sprint isn't very fast. Like I said, they like lock your movement speed.
Did you get the Batwing?
I did. I
Okay.
did. I just died right after.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
You're good.
Thankfully, you can die and it still collects it.
Yeah. All my homies love the Batwing.
We likes dark. Frail man can keep nasty lights.
They used to have dwarves for this kind of work. But
Yeah,
they're
if you guys are curious about the speedrun, there's a really good YouTube video made by EasyScape, who actually helped route the game.
Oh yeah,
when it
shoutouts
came
to
out.
EasyScape.
At the end of the tunnel,
If you want to hear a little bit more lore about the run, and he talks about the game's release and how bad it was and stuff too. It's a pretty good video. The route he does in the video is a little outdated now since more stuff was found afterwards, but it's like pretty accurate. Like I would say like 95% accurate.
Yeah, it's the meat and potatoes of it for sure. It's not a very. Ooh, there we go.
Yeah,
Come on.
that clip right there. So what we're supposed to do is have the frail man open each one of these tunnels individually, um, and then he basically lets us in, and then we go and like blow up something at the bottom. But you can actually skip having to wait for him to open the levers and just clip into the walls, which is a little bit faster. It also skips some dialogue since we never start the interaction with him. He never gives us his dialogue at the end of the level, which is unskippable. So doing it this way by clipping into the tunnels is faster for that reason.
As well as just overall, it's him talking, and a lot of the stuff after the barrels that happens gets misordered. The end of the level trigger is there, and you can enter it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird. I don't understand it, but it's pretty sick.
So, you can
Shout
There's a
outs
lot of
to
stuff.
sorry.
I was just gonna say there's a lot of stuff I don't understand about this game, but it just
I don't think
works.
anyone
So
really
I'm impressed with it.
understands.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Tell Kier in the chat. The very good Unreal texture streaming. Very good. It's one of their. I almost just fell. Oh boy,
What?
I almost fell.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Here. Remind me when we get to the end of the level to do that.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
I don't know if I click stream
Um,
on Discord or not, but it should be open. So all I gotta do is just click stream.
Oh. Yeah, you did do it. You're good.
Okay, good. I forgot. Okay, cool,
I
cool,
just didn't
cool.
realize. Hold on.
You're good. Cash money, baby. Can't forget to grab the redstone here.
roll down to the barrels and put the redstone in.
He opens the first barrel right then and there, and now all the barrels are exploding. And also, that's one of the easier clips in the game. Just jump into that corner. You don't have to wait for him to open any lever. Works on any release of the game, which, by the way, spring sale is here on Steam, and the NightCon publisher sale. Gollum is currently 80% off until the 20th. Just thought I'd
Yeah,
throw that out there. It's like,
like
a
$10
nine,
right
yeah,
now.
like a $9 base game, like $15 for the special edition. Ooh, that was almost
Which
really
is-
bad.
Which the special edition, low-key, is not worth it. It's cool.
It's really
it
not.
lets you change the voice of the elves to speak in Sindarin, which is like the elf language.
You can just buy that though,
But
which that is
Yeah,
also
you-
on sale.
yeah, but the other stuff like the emotes are trash. They do nothing. Like they're so bad. Like there's only like one good emote where he does like my precious, and the other ones are just like. bad.
There's one where it's like there's a fly or something buzzing around
It's like the
him.
beetle.
A beetle, yeah.
Literally, 4 of them are the beetle, and the 5th one is my precious. Like, why did they make 4 emotes almost exactly the same?
I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. So, I am not going to do the skip here, but there is a skip here that skips the entire level, and it's like a minute 14 seconds as opposed to like 4 or 5 minutes.
I suppose
It's
Fred
super hard.
is fine.
Yep, he's a foot.
Stay close to me.
Remember that.
I can show you.
It's not going to matter for much longer, but remember that.
That big hoist with the bell, we call it the rattler. You can hear why.
This level
That's
has.
your way in. You cannot reach it from here, but
I don't think it
there
has
is
anything in
another
it.
way, from down below.
No,
Master won't let us
this
walk
has
down
nothing.
below.
Next
Next
level's
level
where
also
it's going to
has
get
nothing.
kind of hairy for me. No, next level has.
Follow me to the sewers.
2-4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we're
Piece of
gonna
leather,
see
Piece of metal.
we're gonna see some sick. Ooh, I think it was burn off. That's fine.
Down with the Mormac flow.
What's more, Mac?
We're gonna have a fun time next level. It's gonna be our first level with.
You know why we call
Oh
them
well, we had
silent
one with
stairs?
3. Never mind.
When the doomed go up there,
Second
the
level
gauges,
with
their
more than one
souls
thing in it.
choked by fear. They go up choking, coming back down in these channels.
I have my splits open to help me remember, but I'm like missing all the splits.
Feeds the beasts of Mordor. When you
Yeah.
leave the ditch, you
Yeah, this one has nothing. So
remember?
yeah, so
The
what
rattler
what
will
we
take
were
you up to
mentioning
the
earlier,
halls
there's
of
a skip
Groll.
in this level
If you ever get
that
there
lets you
alive,
skip the entire level at
let
the
me
very
just open this
beginning.
for you.
But it's very, very hard to do. If you want to see it, Kiri actually did it on the world record run that's currently on speedrun.com. Right?
I
It's
did
on
not.
your world record?
I did not. No, 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 no.
Oh, it was the one before that, I think.
No, I mean
I know
I
you
do
got
I
it
do
on.
have the IL. I have the IL.
Okay, yeah, you can look at the IL. It's pretty sick. You clip out of bounds and then you drop like 1,000 feet in the air and have to grab a ladder. It's like a
The
very like
slipperiest ladder.
small ladder. Yeah, and if you don't aim yourself perfectly as you're falling, you'll just completely miss it. And then on top of all of that, you have to do like a perfect, pixel perfect jump onto the end level trigger after that ladder. That's actually the hardest part.
Oh my god, it
And
is.
yeah, it's sick though. You can beat the level in like 2 minutes versus like what, 10 minutes?
It's like a 4 or 5. I think it's like 4 or 5. I don't know. I don't ever really remember the time for it normally because
Yeah.
I never really try and do it normally.
Yeah, even if you don't do that skip, there's still another skip you can do that skips about half of the level.
Oh yeah, we
And
got
that one's a
games.
lot
Don't
easier
worry.
to do. But since we're grabbing collectibles for this run, you won't be seeing that. Since we have to play through the level to grab them.
Well, not this one though. Oh, hey, let me
Whoa.
eat to make sure I don't die here.
Some of it. You can't do the full level skip here, right? Because you'll be skipping the collectibles if you do.
There's no collectibles in this level.
I'm tripping. Next level.
It's too early, homie. I'm just saying.
Okay, so you do the half level skip then?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on.
Well, okay, we'll see that at least.
Are we in here? Well, I think we're in this, so I think we can just.
Yeah, you can jump out of through there.
Yeah, I know.
You should be able to.
Getting to that point is the hard point. Hard point. Come on. Oh, Gollum. I might just reset. Checkpoint.
Or if you want to try clipping back inbounds and just trying it again. No, okay. You have a checkpoint there anyways. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm not worried. And I get full health too. Oh, early on the jump. Okay, there we go. That was good. That was good.
So now we're out of bounds, and this skips like the rest of the level basically. This level's decently long. Because
It's a
kinda
stealth
like
level.
Yeah, it's a stealth level, so it's pretty slow because of that. Yeah, doing this, you can get right up to the end. This ladder is the one I mentioned that you're supposed to jump to. If you do
Oh,
the other
yeah.
skip.
I got fond memories of that ladder. Back where we come from, we call that the lube ladder because you got a 50-50 chance of sliding off.
Yeah, even if you land it, you can end up sliding off and die.
And since there's no platform there when you're normally doing it out of bounds, you have to like mash up and grab and jump at the same time and hope to God you just kind of you stick it. It's crazy. I hate that fucking skip.
So this level is the one that has 3 collectibles in. This one's pretty long. This is the level I was thinking of that's a full level skip as well.
We
but
still do
we
that
can't
skip.
do that. Oh, you still do it?
Yeah, it's just faster. Ooh, that was really
Oh.
kind to me. So this is the first little thing we're gonna be doing. It's you'll be seeing a lot more of this kind of a trick in the run. It's just swimming out of bounds, swimming in air, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, what's really cool about this game is a lot of the water in the game extends past the map, so it goes out of bounds. And when you dive in the water, especially out of bounds like this, as long as you're diving, the game lets you keep swimming until you surface.
Or
so
suffocate.
It lets you swim in air. Yeah, which is pretty sick. So we're technically flying by doing that water dive out of bounds, and it just lets you fly like throughout the map. This is actually my first time seeing you do this. I know you're practicing it, but I haven't
Ooh!
watched it.
Oh, okay.
That was clean.
I'm very glad. Oh shit! There's an orc there.
Yeah, you don't want to get grabbed. You didn't get
Yeah,
a checkpoint yet.
we're good.
So you don't want
There's
to
a checkpoint here. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. Or it should be a checkpoint here. Please? There it is.
There it is. Yeah, so there's actually a way to skip this entire level, and I guess we'll see it towards the end.
Oh yeah, we
once
will
you grab
see
the
it.
Collectibles. But that's a pretty sick skip to get for that level with the water.
Oh, no freaking way!
Good thing you got a checkpoint.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Checkpoints in this game give me so much anxiety.
Even if it shows it, you're never really sure.
I don't trust it unless I see it.
Yeah, that's true.
How did they see me through the wall? The world may never know.
They see you, they smell you.
That makes sense. Bro probably hasn't showered in a hot minute.
I mean, you're just swimming right now. Surely.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Bro just bathed. True gamer.
Yeah.
Actually bathed. Oh.
Nice.
Those bars
This
always
level-
really suck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, seeing him swing on bars and running on walls and stuff, it really just, like, shows, like, how fit Gollum actually is.
Bro is like shredded. Look,
has-
it's all.
He has zero
Where is
body
this?
fat.
Bro doesn't even eat much fish.
Is this what moves the wood?
I know, that's he has a strict diet of raw fish, raw bird,
Stones, dirt,
and
worms. Oh, please, bro! Please, I want on! Let me on, please. I want to take a ride. Let's go. This is probably the worst item in the game, in my opinion, to get, just because you actually have to get on this, and, like, the whole thing, like, rotates you off as you're, like, going, so you have to, like, keep inching your way back on so you don't fall off. But even then, like, getting on it is such a pain because it's a round object and Golem likes to step up onto round objects. So sometimes he'll step up and then just fall right off. It's kind of annoying. Here's another ooh. Oh, another clip we're doing.
yeah, this is to clip onto the other side of this wall. Skips a little bit of platforming.
It also skips a lot of other stuff. I think there's another lever you have to hit to open this.
Mm.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but I've never done this level normally. Spoilers.
Maybe when I first played through the game, but I don't
Even when I first played through the game, I cheated my way through a lot of the game just to get it over with.
Fair enough.
And here is the piece of level.
Oh,
Nice jump, he said.
well, we got the leather. I think this one's the
We gotta
metal,
check one.
right?
Yeah, this is the
Metal?
level.
Yeah.
The metal, the level. Man, that Red Bull. Oof, I'm telling y'all, that Red Bull is making me go.
Kicking in. So restarting the level here, instead of going and completing the rest of the level, which I would say you were probably around like 70% through the level there, but
It's just
Um,
way
doing the-
easier.
yeah, doing the full level skip here at the very beginning is actually faster, I guess, which is pretty sick.
Oh, it's
So this
actually
is-
kind of way
this-
faster.
Yeah, this is what we do in any percent. You clip out of bounds here, and then I'll let you concentrate.
I kept missing this in practice. I'm the one that found it. Come on, really? Oh!
You're good. You're not good.
Ah!
No way to cross. Needs to
This game is literally so nerve-wracking. All the execution has to be near perfect. And that's not hard, or that's not easy to do either. Like, the fact
Yeah,
that I
that
got
jump
that
is
twice in a
very
row is
specific.
actually...
Right?
I didn't think I was gonna get it. Okay. Woo! Now from here we don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down.
What's
Come on,
pretty cool
don't
about
look down.
What's pretty cool about this trick is this rail, you're supposed to go all the way around the map like we were doing, get into this cart after you blow up some barrel, um, but you can actually ride this rail like we're doing now and jump into the cart, and that triggers the end of the level. So the fact that that spawns, even though you don't do the level intentionally, is really sick because during any percent you can skip the entire level by just doing what you did right now.
And there's
So
actually a
that
faster skip as well, where as
yeah,
soon as you
you did
board
it
this
twice.
gondola, you restart from checkpoint and you just do it again. And as soon as you get in the gondola, you'll be at the end. It saves about 15 seconds, give or take.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't seem
just
like a
like
lot, but it really is.
personally, I don't think it's worth it because it's so hard to get the skip the first time that it's like
Oh
you might end
yeah.
up losing more time unless you're just goated at that trick and like you can get it every time first try.
I think the you can restart up to like 3 or 4 times before you start actually like
Losing
nulling
time.
itself out anymore, and you just kind of start losing time. It really just depends on how fast you can get all the way up and how fast your attempts are, though.
Fair enough.
But man, it's actually super hard because if you don't get that first jump, and then that second jump, and then that third jump, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's like
so
the
the
Dark
time loss
Souls of
just starts
video
stacking
games.
up.
Yeah, the Golem Souls.
Dark Gollum.
Uh, you know what? I like the way you think. There's a thing I forgot to set up for this run.
Um.
The Shadow Golem thing in 5-1 that I did last
Oh
time.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not a big deal though. We can still go in and set it up because we have to get a collectible there anyway. That's one of the ones I forgot in practice yesterday.
That's one.
So this level has one collectible. It looks like feather.
Precious. It's too hard to come.
No, this is
This is
2-5.
chapter 3. Oh, this is 2-5. Look at me forgetting.
Though I did
what's
forget the
what.
feather in my playthrough yesterday too.
Oh.
Those
well,
are
good thing
the
I said
two
that.
I forgot. I should have jumped, but that's okay.
That's the last one.
A lot of this game is tied with the dialogue, so a lot of stuff you can't do until the dialogue's cleared. It really makes speedrunning this game a lot more frustrating, I want to say,
Mm.
Take the redstones.
because it's like you could just,
Kaiba will
bro,
wait on the other side of the
you
bridge.
could just go and do it,
Your
but
ladder. He will
you have to
Kaiba,
actually
go.
wait for them to stop talking. I don't know, I think the game would just be a lot faster if we didn't have to wait for
no.
all the
Yeah,
dialogue.
if all the levels were like the like some of them where the end level triggers just always there or whatever the case is.
Not a good worker now. Oh,
In most
Gollum.
cases, too, you can't interact with objects until people are done talking.
Right. Yeah, you're forced to wait.
it's high.
Oh, that was Poggies.
Frail man's pretty
Feeling cocky. Oh, we got it.
dirty. That's
Dark Gollum sounds scary. You don't want to think about it because it sounds too scary.
Oh, you'll
Don't
shit your
worry,
pants.
Dark Gollum isn't real. Dark Gollum can't hurt you.
Dark Golem can't hurt you.
Dark Gollum in chapter whatever you said.
5-1.
Just close your eyes in chapter 5-1. You won't see it.
Oh, also, I will mention there is an arachnophobia warning.
Mm.
I wanted to get that out of the way before I forgot. Not like right now or anything, but like once we get there, I will remind you.
That won't be until
5-4.
chapter 5.
Yeah.
Oh, 5-4.
What? I hit the ceiling, bro!
Oh.
Oh my god.
the race. The race.
I will turn off my internet at 5-1 then. Hey, whatever floats your goat, man.
Gollum simply walks into Mordor. Yeah,
Bro
that's
didn't just
classic Lord of
walk,
the Rings
bro
meme.
bro clipped into Mordor.
Yeah, bro, no clip into Mordor.
Why does it always do that? Oh my gosh, really? I
If you
don't
take
ever.
it too fast, he'll like get stuck and he won't actually like get up on from the ledge.
It's
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 really annoying.
it's because the how it intersects there. I just have to go a little farther out
Yeah, the corner.
or hit the ceiling again. Bobbing and weaving, baby, bobbing and weaving. Now we gotta wait to lose aggro.
So here we blow up this barrel.
Golem
you
simply
can't do it
dies
yet.
climbing Mordor. Ain't that the truth? Golem just simply dies a lot in this game, unfortunately.
You guys can barely see it, but at the very bottom of the screen there's a little
Oh, there
like
he is.
exclamation point. Oh yeah, that question mark. Well, it goes from exclamation point when you're aggroing to exclamation or to question mark when you've lost them, and then you just have to wait for that to disappear, and then you can interact with stuff.
There is a small frame or two if you jump over here, and if you mash the interact button, you'll get it before you have to wait for them. I was trying that, but it wasn't working. That's okay though. We're only here to hang out and
You
have a good time.
You skipped one of the coolest cutscenes. It's Gollum slow-mo jumping with a giant explosion behind him, like a freaking 80s action movie.
Yeah, and then he climbs into one of those buckets and he curls up and cries. That's the wrong option, so I don't remember what.
Oh yeah, that's another thing we forgot to mention. There's these like choice-based sections where you have to convince Gollum of either doing the
Okay.
Gollum decision or the Smeagol decision, and it's supposed to like change the outcome of the game. It really doesn't.
It
The
does,
biggest
however,
notable,
have dialogue differences.
yeah, that does save time if you do the correct one. Um, some of those decisions make certain characters live or die. So that's pretty important because, like you mentioned, it'll affect the dialogue in later levels, and that is um, useful to know for the speed run. Like here, we basically decided to either let the frail man live, or you
Hey!
didn't really see him, but there's the cruel orc, and it looks like you got the
Him
frail
right
man to
there.
die. Yeah.
Maybe I did get the frail man to die. If I didn't, I don't know. Bro, can you guys stop talking? That is a bad dialogue option. Always pick Smeagol there.
It's all good.
That was way longer than what I'm used to.
I think you're supposed to let the orc die, huh?
Oh, I just do the Smeagol option and then I let the frail man live.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, let frail man live, orc dies.
Oh, we got a B Hill in chat. Shoutouts to B Hill. When you gonna run Gertie on a marathon?
Dang, called out in front of a live studio audience.
The best way to be called out. Oh no, we did kill the frail man. Oh man. What a
It's all
homie.
good. Alright, now Gollum is breeding orcs. Never thought I would say that
Oh
in
yeah.
a sentence.
You
But
guys like Golem
breeds
breeding?
orcs.
The great eye, the great eye knows.
You ran Gertie here once, you think. Well, I won't believe it till I see it. So, chop chop.
Pull up the VOD.
153
You know what? Do it again. I'll submit my Golem run over to you.
It's simple maths.
Tell your father we will double our efforts.
Yeah, Gollum basically makes orcs here in like this like breeding pit. You have to pull some levers and stuff like that. It sounds way worse than it actually is. It's,
Father has
but
many qualities.
Hi, Ricky. This is Ricky the Orc. He's pretty thicky. Look at him. Oh, look at him.
Little puppy died in your care.
good old
Shouldn't we
Ricky.
spare him any further
If you don't say hi to
disappointment?
Ricky, he ruins your levels up till 4-1. So, we gotta say hi to Ricky.
Now you're done. Get in the car.
And there, you saw me void out. That's not a real strategy or anything. I just do that. However, a strategy there is crawling through the crowd and running really fast until the cruel woman talks, because that is what drives that gate opening cutscene.
Lord's army is growing nicely.
Good for Gollum.
Regained his weapon of great power. Nothing will
I want that on a t-shirt. Good for Gollum.
Good for going. GFG.
GFG. Buying GF.
New recruits, follow me.
This freaking
Everyone
guy.
else,
The
you know
breeder.
what to do. Only one today. Spare me your number. I'll just
I
call
like
you
how he says he'll
ugly.
call you ugly when look at his face.
Right. Bro looks like he's
Look
got
at
hit in the head with a
Starman.
hammer. If you look a few too many times, he got some indents in his head.
See them down there in the troughs.
It's a hard knock life being an orc out here. Being an orc breeder.
Just, yeah, don't fall in. And here are our
You think he gets paid minimum wage?
pull that lever.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't get paid at all because he's a slave. Like
I'm sure he gets good
everybody here.
dental though.
You can find. And
He
be
gets
quick
paid
about it.
with
When you're done,
the.
you are back up and
He gets
Yeah,
paid and not
but-
dying.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a way to say that.
If
I was trying to think of a way to word it.
I got you. He gets paid in tendies and good boy points.
New books.
Actually, I'd love to get paid in tendies. It'd be kind of sick.
Come on! Hurry, you maggots!
Yeah, this level we're just pulling some levers.
Every single one!
And what's that weapon
There's
of
not much
great
to it.
power, we wonders? The
You're just
precious
pulling the levers
sickles.
and
That's what they
somehow
mean.
that
Breeding
kills
some
orcs.
orcsies.
He must have it.
Yeah,
We are feeding the pools of the orc larvae is what I think is going on. Because they look like little maggots whenever you're like swimming around in there.
Leaving the
I thought they were
highest power
piranhas
left
for some
great
reason.
armies for
They've
That makes
honestly,
sense.
either way,
those work for
maybe they are
us.
piranhas and the orcs are just at the bottom. It's like a pie. It's like a pie
He'll
crust.
have it. He'll eat us, eat all the world.
Kind of nasty.
If he had it, nasty orcs couldn't see us. No one could.
Oh, it's the last lever. Thank goodness.
Forever.
Golem game is a Chad movie. Golem is a punk.
Will be traitors. That's my experience.
I don't think I could have worded it better myself.
Will be traitors.
Golem is a punk. Whoa! That happened.
I almost fell.
I almost clipped out of bounds. Not when I wanted to either. That does happen though.
Yeah, it's not useful here. That level is the most part of the most like default level.
They're being bred in trenches.
There's no real
It's
skips
yeah,
or
it's
anything.
so like actually it literally is linear because we're literally going bottom to top and we're getting everything as we're going up. Yeah, so that's definitely the most straightforward level in the game, I think.
At least it's pretty short.
Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, actually it is. It's shorter than that Mel auto scroller.
Mm.
God, that one still takes forever. It's like 3 minutes long.
That's the traitor's mark.
What?
Always
I don't know these dialogue options because I let him live. Or I killed the other guy on accident. This is... I hope this doesn't screw up my groove. Do we get skins? I'll tell you what. You got any G-Bucks on you?
Yes.
Go
I'll trade skins for G-Bucks.
Come on, this way.
The Golem Season 69 Pass is on sale now. The Golem Battle Pass.
no. Hopefully somebody mods this game so we can add skins. That would be nice.
I know
But-
somebody wanted a nude mod, I believe.
Yeah, the mod.
The
These are
loincloth
really
remove
good.
mod.
Yeah, just remove the loincloth.
Except for maybe let's not do that.
Yeah, unfortunately, this might come as a shock to you guys, but this game isn't very popular, so there isn't a
Wait,
big
what?
modding community.
This game isn't popular?
I know.
How? How can it not be popular? It's literally 80% off right now on Steam because this the Nacon publisher sale and the spring sale. You know, get Golem today.
Get Gollum.
Please run this game, pretty please. So yeah, and here we're going to do a nice little skip. But we can't forget to get the feather after. Oop. Little bit of a. Ooh, almost. Oh, we're. Tablecloth always pulls me in.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool skip. What we're supposed to do here is wait for the dialogue. You're supposed to go up to the door, and then you can like hear the Candleman, which is
Really?
like the main villain. Oh, it's the main villain. You can hear him talking to someone else, and they're basically like talking lore stuff. Um, but you don't have to wait for them to finish talking. You can just clip out of bounds.
No water.
And there's actually two ways of doing this level. I believe what you're doing is you're gonna do the
The level skip.
sequence break. Yeah, the sequence break. So instead of going at the very top of the room up there to hit the end level trigger where the Candleman is, we're actually doing this really cool sequence break where you go and walk over to this section out of bounds, which loads in the next chapter or next level.
Hopefully we don't
Because that's
crash.
where the next level is. And if you go back to main menu and then hit continue,
Amazing.
I believe, or restart level, that's what it was.
It's main. Oh, it's restart level and then main menu.
Yeah, and then main menu. It actually puts you into this area. Oh, you grab the collectible first, then main menu?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, because once I grab the collectible, all I gotta do is come over here. Oh, I guess I could just wait for
Okay.
the checkpoint is what I was going to do, but I forgot he has to walk all the way over there, so. Never mind.
Also, I just noticed we got a $50 donation by Elegant Fugue.
Fuck
Thank you so
yeah.
much for that dono. Already over $100 towards the Transgender Law Center, so that's pretty cool.
That's pretty poggers, everyone. Very poggers. Let's keep it going, because Gollum would want transgender law.
Hell yeah, Gollum would.
A transgender icon.
It's time to get in the stats. Don't
Is he trans or is he just a really good ally?
How many logs do we need?
He's something, alright.
It makes the red tongue strong, wasn't it?
So here we're hatching an egg. We're making a little bird guy.
Bird.
You guys like birds? Any burb heads in the chat?
Yeah, this part's really weird. I don't know why they decided to give Gollum a pet. It really goes against his character here because he just eats birds, especially like he would just straight up like eat a raw bird, like just pluck one out from the air and eat it. So the fact that he like raises this little bird is very out of character for him. But
I grabbed the feather, right?
yeah, you grabbed it and then you walked
Okay.
over. Yeah.
You're dismissed.
That's right, I did it
Back to
before.
your cell.
So I wouldn't forget. Aha. Wait! That's the witch!
Oh yeah.
That's that
Why would
unused
you-
NPC.
Why was she spawned in right there? I never seen.
You know what? I had a crazy thing happen a few days ago where the Mouth of Sauron in one of these levels was just loaded at the end of a room.
Hmm.
He wasn't supposed to be there. So I don't I don't know, man.
Maybe possible.
Yeah, this game's getting spookier and spookier the more I'm running it. I am Dew Chip. I am glad for this game because it really enhanced my appreciation of Gollum as a character.
He is
Honestly?
a pretty underappreciated character.
Yeah, no, we really needed more Gollum love, but I feel like we needed more like Smeagol Gollum love in the form of
Make him strong for work.
I don't know. I feel like there should have been like his own like book, not just The Hobbit or anything, just his own little instead of the game trying to gap all the adventures, you know? I think we need like literature. That would be pretty nice.
So, it's funny that you mentioned that because apparently they are working on a Gollum movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I think it's called The Search for Gollum, which is literally the plot of this game. So I wonder if they're gonna use
Pets to be spoiled.
like stuff from this game, to like write the story.
I'm gonna speedrun the
It
movie.
has
Follow us.
it has a release date for 2027, but it's literally gonna be what happens in between The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, which is just this game. So we'll see how they do that. It's gonna be pretty funny.
I'm actually looking forward to it. I know if
Yeah,
they
I hope it's good.
there's a certain voice line in this game, and if they say it in the movie, I'm gonna get tattooed on me.
The Wraiths?
You'll need to
Oh
wait.
no no no!
It's
Well,
worth it.
the best one in the game.
Oh, the milk.
Yeah yeah.
When it came into
I'm
this-
really scared because I know I want to keep up my end of that, but like if it happens, I feel like I've like doomed myself for eternity.
That's what got me into this hole.
Get this tattoo and it's a nice conversation starter though, I will say.
Grashnak has a tag.
On this? No, the tag for the cart. I had it.
If it's not
I
Andy
always had it in
Serkis,
my,
I will
Yeah.
buy it.
It's cards, does
I
it?
really
I'm sure it'll be him.
eh,
the smelters.
I hope.
I'm sure somebody
No one else
stole
can do
it.
the voice like
Mustn't
he
worry
does.
about the beasts. A Smeagol helps good Grashnak.
How they didn't get him on this game really is just, in my opinion, they really they really missed out.
Yeah. I mean, whoever voices him in this game isn't too bad, but...
Oh yeah, they do a good job for sure, but it's not Gollum.
Exactly.
Go.
This character is Grashneg. He's like the new guy. So at this point, you've been in prison for a couple years. I think we skipped it, but it said like a couple years later. So we've been here for a minute now. Gollum is like a veteran at this prison, and this is the new guy. And you're
What?
kind of showing him the ropes.
Bro, I am clicking the lever.
Oh yeah, you have to like click back and then click it. Yeah, it's stupid. You have to like.
That
click
has
to a
never
different
happened
spot and
before.
then click back.
That has literally
happens
never
to me
it
all
has
the
literally never happened to me before.
That
was so
also
weird.
is introducing a new mechanic there, which is
Companion
like
mode.
companion mode. I was gonna say partner mode.
Yeah, same thing.
Basically, if you have a companion with you, you can tell them to go to certain spots, which we only end up using that 2 other times in the entire game. So that time, and then another time with Grashneg, and then one more time with the bird, the little one.
Yeah, the bird is in
that we
this
hatched.
level.
Yeah, that's actually this one. You're right.
There you are.
There he is, the mouth of Sauron. Look at all
Gareth has climbed the silent stairs.
mouth like.
Mouthy.
The master wanted. Just master.
What that mouth do?
Who does he want us to follow next?
There are more urgent matters now.
And this is you're gonna see a slight deviation from last year because we've actually found a faster way of doing this level. Thank goodness. I hate this level. This is one of the ones where the checkpoints just never worked.
Very dark. Where we met very dark. Hardly saw him. The little thief.
No collectibles here, right?
Nah, shouldn't be.
I don't think.
Small and
It looks like
fat.
Chapter 4 doesn't
Barely
have
got
any.
away, didn't it?
Good, good.
Yeah. Not until Chapter 5.
Picture
5-1.
beckons. Yes. I don't want to forget that like I did yesterday. It's crazy. I was blowing through practicing this category and I switched to the any percent route like halfway through and I don't know why I did that, but it happened.
Large feet. Large
I'm hoping it
hands.
doesn't happen again.
No shoes. That's how it sneaked away
Fingers
from us.
crossed.
The
I think we should be good though. Ooh.
What about his face?
So you're gonna notice I'm gonna completely ignore the truth or lie here because what we do is we get that to go through a long dialogue thing to then interact with the bird, but if we just ignore it, we can interact with the bird right away.
Little one. Hey,
Looks like you've bred a rebel.
A lot of breeding in this game.
Go get him.
Master asks about Baggins. Why does it ask, eh? We wonders.
Then stop wondering.
So instead of having to go all the way around and chase the bird, I think we're just gonna do this instead. It's faster and fuck that bird.
Nice bird.
Yeah, you're supposed to run around the map chasing the bird, but once you scare him off right there, you can just run back to the beginning, and then
Love doesn't rule out fear.
it just
Come back down here.
works out that way that he like loops around
If
or
you
something.
cannot command, you must lure.
Not sure entirely how it works, but
I
like
think the
said,
trigger just stays there because you have to go all the way to that point where that dialogue's triggered.
Nice bread. Yes.
Oh,
nice
bird,
tasty
come on.
bread.
See what a little grain can do. Now,
Q, click, X.
Bird.
well done. Now remember the clay jar out of reach for both of us, point at it, and send the bird to undo the knot.
Wow.
It did it.
Look, the bird did it.
That's what we says.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
so now it's just teaching you how to use the bird.
Done.
The window
I think you would
resets.
only have to use it one more time, but in the speed run, we skipped that section. I'm not sure if you do it in all collectibles, where you have to ring the bell, or no, what is it, steal the key?
Oh, yeah, it's, we skipped that.
Okay, yeah, so we still don't do it anyways.
That is
Don't
the
have to
next
worry
level,
about it.
actually. We will see outside, I think. We can look. We can give it a little gander.
The elves.
Might as well.
You understand that?
And while this is happening, I'm going to
Elves and their
adjust the window again because it was messed up. There we go.
They want to fill our Middle Earth with starlight, and when they do, they will know all we have done.
All we have done.
But fear not. We will find the Shire and kill every Baggins we can find, and then you and I and all of us will finally be free.
We just looked up his skirt. Oh, Jesus.
Crawls through mud. Gollum runs
So here we're going to do a fun little clip. I'm sure we've never seen this before. Whoa, look at that. What a sick clip, guys.
Yeah, we do this again, but now we go this way, because what we're supposed to do here is follow the Candleman's daughter, which is another character in the game, and it's another stealth mission where you just follow along behind her, but the end of the level is in that elevator. Once you follow her all the way down there, it's already loaded in the trigger, so we just jump into it out of bounds. Pretty nice.
It's just pretty easy.
What if he watches us from a
But
window?
then, oh man, this part of the level sucks. This is another one of the following sections, and I think this is the last one. I want to say it's the last one.
Yeah.
If it's not, it should be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the last trailing.
Huh? What?
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Like,
That is-
sometimes
Come on, let's move.
you can get caught by, like, I think it's like if you jump and make a noise.
Oh,
like
I was
it's loud enough.
sprinting. Oh.
Yeah.
I get it. No.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't alert them, but for whatever reason it does. I think you're close enough to the floor where they like.
That was probably just too far right.
So let's keep working. Prayers alone will not build this bridge.
Oh,
Candleless, good one.
Candleless. Oh, I can't wait to see the Riddle Master. You guys will love that one.
And get some water.
And there is the frail old man, it looks like, in the corner there. There he is, he's just working away.
One of the other frail men's. Frail men, if you will.
They do be frail. They need some milk.
Mustn't lose them.
Snara, have you seen him?
I saw him talk to the master earlier.
Stay close to them, precious.
This part always gives me anxiety.
Away. We're too far
Yeah,
away.
if you jump
Especially
too
this
far
part.
there. But once you get there, you just walk up to the trigger. Yeah.
Well, I've ran past the trigger and failed there so many times, just trying to just meet it at like
They must
the end,
find back.
just to be as fast as I can be. It definitely hurts a lot when it happens because sometimes the checkpoints don't save.
Yeah.
As
that's what happens.
I will keep saying that because it is actually a huge issue, but
Yeah.
so far so good except for that one time.
Found that way back in
Believe it or not, like this game was actually in even worse condition when it first came out.
Oh yeah, they had like what,
and
4 or
then-
5 updates?
No, they only did 2 updates.
No, they did like 3, dude. They definitely did more like 3 or 4.
Well,
to talk about back
if they did, they were very like unnoticeable.
They were
I think
like
there was only,
performance.
like-
They were only performance things though. There were like
There
2
was, like-
major updates.
There was like one update that was actually good, like one.
The
major
last
update.
update they did, yeah.
Yeah, and that one didn't come out until like maybe 3 months after the release of the game.
It was like in
It
what,
took s-
July something.
Yeah, it took so long for it.
They'll find us.
the game would just crash no matter what. Always lag. It still kind of lags in some spots, but it used to lag constantly, or just randomly crash.
Oh, sometimes
Um,
you'd be like stuck in a death loop, or like you would die, you would respawn, and then everything was deloaded, so you fall and just void out and die immediately.
yeah.
That was a funny one in my opinion. It sucked, but like it's kind of funny. Come on, yeah, it's kind of funny.
We did well, protected the precious.
So yeah, believe it or not, it used to be in worse condition.
We
So
can't throttle them all.
I'll take this all day.
Find it and hold it.
Goodbye, Ricky. The last time we'll ever see each other.
It is time. Old Gollum is ready to vanish.
I think next level is chapter 5.
Yeah. And we've got a little bit of lore, a whole 50 seconds of sitting in a gondola talking to ourselves. So, if you want a snack or a stretch or anything, definitely here's the time. I'd also like to point out we were like a little, well, no, I started the timer late, just kidding.
You're about an hour and 3 minutes in.
I'm looking at the loader move. I started that late.
Now it counts.
RTA is R3.
One more.
Probably means I'm at a 58.
Steal key to the bird tower. Second, up the bird tower to the execution chamber, where we waits for who? The Grashnik.
Yeah, this part is just like him talking to himself, basically saying like how he's gonna escape, like his escape plan. He's gonna use Grashnik, which is that big guy that was with him.
What choice would it have?
He found out that like he used to drive carts, so he's gonna have him drive a cart while you hide in the back. And that's literally just his whole plan.
And half of that plan almost doesn't matter because we're going to very much disregard almost all of it.
Yeah.
Good plan, my love.
The other half of the plan was that you're supposed to use the bird companion to steal the key that lets you open. What was it? The key was to.
It was to open the Candleman's chambers and do
Oh,
something,
yeah, to
I
get into
think.
the bell room.
Yeah. But
Um,
instead, we're gonna go grab that picture of Baggins because Baggins is our #1 love, and we need a picture of Baggins in our wallets, so we never forgetsies.
Yeah, eventually Gollum does leave the cave. It feels like the whole game is just in this one area, but the game was actually split up into 2 big sections. The first half is this like Mordor area where you're like in prison, and then the second half of the game is with the elves. So then you're like in a forest area.
Ooh, that was really sketchy.
We're actually almost out of the Mordor section. I think we have like
Oh.
1 chapter left in it. That was close.
a lot of real good close ones today. We're gonna do another level restart here because apparently that breaks this area terribly.
I just realized you did it that way instead of clipping through because it's faster since you're up there for the collectible.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's either that or restarting, but
I
RTA
think
that's
that was
slower.
faster. Yeah.
Now it counts.
And I think the feather is still in here if you don't get it.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. I don't remember.
If that's the case, oh no, I was gonna say it might be faster, but it would take literally the same time because.
Technically, I think it would be faster because, like, well, nah. I don't think it would be faster. I mean, technically, it might be a little faster just because you're going all the way around the room and then you're going back to the Candleman. Unless you might be able to trigger the Candleman, go grab the feather, and then get warped over there after. Because I'm pretty sure you get warped after that cutscene
Up the silent stairs
over where he is.
We'll be very
think you're right.
grateful when we saves him from that burning.
This section has some pretty cool platforming.
I'm gonna try
You're
this
supposed to
one.
climb all the way up. Yeah, you're supposed to climb all the way up to the tower, but you can do some little skips here to skip certain
Ooh,
sections of it.
I'll try this one more time.
I like doing it on the other side.
I can't do it on the other
Feels
side.
I was gonna say it feels easier, but
Oh. Okay, it's fine. We'll do the other one. So what I was trying to do there is that little area that's carved out specifically for a golem-sized hole. Go figure. We are just going to try and hop onto it so we get up there a little faster than intended. But you can also do
you
one
can
of
also just
these.
clip this. Yeah.
Well, this is you can
Swarm
clip
your
or
way.
you can also grab the checkpoint, and
The
checkpoint warps
checkpoint.
you up there. Which is what I'm going to attempt to do. Oh, jeez. There it is.
There you go.
Well, we ended up clipping instead of... Oh, we did get a checkpoint.
Yeah, you got both.
For a second, I was like, we didn't get the checkpoint. Well, that kind of sucks. Hey, I'm glad we got that checkpoint and not restart the level. Oh, boy.
This here is another pretty good skip. So when you like run across this section the intended way, a cutscene will play and it drops a section of the platform and then it makes you like go around a longer way. But if you do this really like tight jump here,
Ooh, yeah.
that skips like that whole section where it'll play the cutscene of like basically like a section of the floor falls and it makes you climb around a different way and it takes longer to get up there. Slow-mo Gollum jump. Perfect. So it lets you get up to the trigger there a lot faster.
Yeah. I am going to go for it.
Yeah, back-to-back really sick jumps. So now this level, same deal, you're supposed to climb all the way down to the bottom. There's this like
I'm gonna
red
focus a little
beam of
bit.
death. I still don't know exactly what this is. This red beam of death here just like incinerates you, so you have to hide from it. And you're supposed to climb all the way down, and it takes a long time to get down there. But you can do this really sick wall jump and hopefully grab a wall that lets you slide down to the end of this level. It's pretty sick. So,
And also, the restart from checkpoint strats here.
yeah, to refill your health.
Oh, let's
Oh,
go!
yeah. Let's go. That was so clean.
Oh my god, look at my health.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
jeez.
like 1 point above.
Oh, that was
red
just
beam.
so clean.
Yeah.
Hey,
That
new
red
new
beam
IL? New
killed
IL?
you. Honestly, maybe.
Freaking nabbed.
That was sick.
Oh, wow, yeah. I don't have the segment up, but it says -3 minutes. So I'll take it.
Yeah, the reason why Gollum keeps yelling about the wraiths, it's this like weird dialogue glitch bug. I feel like it happens to everyone's save file. It's
Oh, it
something
always
that he
happens.
says, it's something that he says like in the first level, and for whatever reason it's just bugged, and he'll just constantly say that every time you restart a level.
I think it has to
really
do
annoying.
with when you use the level select, because a lot of times it'll be saying the same stuff that I'm like in the levels I'm practicing a lot. Like there would be like used to be like 6-1, 6-2. He says bird always does come, and then he's been saying a lot about the rates, and that's a chapter 3 thing, I think.
But I've seen people get that. At first I thought it was because we were like skipping stuff and doing glitches because of the speedrun, but I've seen people get that on their casual playthroughs.
Yeah, it's just the game.
So it just happens.
No, it's just the game. That's why this game's so good.
There's a bridge on the other side.
This was the other level I was talking about that has the companion mode. This is the last time we'll have to do this. But we're getting Grashneg here to like change the water levels. This is basically Wet Dry World in Super Mario 64. Just changing the water levels to get out of these sewers. Are you doing the skip here?
Oh yeah,
Okay, sick.
saves too much
So we
time not to
can-
do.
We can do about half of this level, and then skip the rest of it. There's like a puzzle you have to do with the water levels, and there's like these like scales in the center of the room. But you can skip that scale puzzle and just clip out of bounds. It's a pretty sick out of bounds skip that was found by I believe Zumo. Which is
Yes, Zumo.
He was a pretty big glitch hunter for this game.
Aw, he found all the good ones. 2-3 skip was a joint effort between me and him.
Yeah.
We always has a
I called off of
Cool.
work that day to
To do it?
yeah, to make the clip and send it in. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I played all day too after that because I wanted to get the IL and I wanted to get good at it. And then I realized how hard it was. And then I feel like I called for it for nothing. Feels bad. But it wasn't for
So
nothing.
Yeah, it works now.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, we pull the lever there to get a checkpoint. It's not necessary to pull it, but we do it for the checkpoint in case you end up failing this jump.
Like
There's no
that.
way for you to get back up there fast.
the race. The race.
Like a riddle.
So yeah, pulling that lever to
Oh!
get a checkpoint on top of it.
And this is
Kinda stupid.
yeah, this jump is just stupid.
Yes. Does it know riddles?
Oh,
Does it have nice
frick. Here,
riddles?
I'll just do it how I know how to do it and stop trying to do the new thing I was doing.
First try.
Right. It's always first try, isn't it?
You know what I really miss? Cinnamon.
Let's hope I don't actually like.
Precious.
Cinnamon. It's a spice.
So we climb up the cobwebs here to clip out of bounds. And then you have to be careful to not jump too far here or you'll clip out of this area.
Ooh.
There you go. So you get up on top of the level. So right now we're on top of the level out of bounds, which is obviously not supposed to be up there. But it skips the entire rest of the level because you can just run all the way to the end. You still have to do the end section of the level as intended. But
This
you
cuts out
skip
the
a
rest of that
giant
puzzle.
portion of this water section. which is
It's
pretty cool.
like a 5-minute time save at least.
Mm.
Oh, not even just that. You've got to wait for the water to go down. You got to wait for the Grashneck to walk all the way to the end of the level, and then you come here. It's well, probably like a 7-minute time save if you really think about it.
Yeah,
It's a long. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it or not. Ooh, we did.
Yeah, so here, this is the cart that we're gonna be stealing to escape Mordor. You gotta throttle these orcs first.
Throttle the heck out of them.
Give them a good old throttle and
Play that little game, and then alert one and screw up a little bit. That's okay. We can just buffer the button. Easy.
which I didn't know about until like a year and a half into running the game. You can buffer that.
Yeah. I feel like I've been keeping a little bit of secrets on accident.
Grashneck drives.
That being the only one.
Want to see a tiger
Or is it?
That oak must have one.
So this is gonna be the
Pee break.
best
It found
time for a pee break if anybody needs to go.
Oh yeah, it's like a minute and a half, minute 50 cutscene.
Yeah. So we're just in the cart and we're just waiting to get to escape.
Hi-ya!
If anyone's got to go,
Ah, these beasts.
we're getting a nice stretch in. Basically what's happening right here is the bird is gonna ring the bell
Do we even know
that
what this thing eats?
opens up the gate, so it flies all the way up there. I'm not sure how a little bird is gonna ring such a giant bell, but that's what it goes and does. And then Grashneck's just right in the cart. You'll see it right here. Yeah, I'm trying to give you guys as much lore for this themed marathon. A lot of this game is not canon. Oh, actually, the entire game is not canon. Let's just start there. But they reference canon things from the books and stuff like that.
Gates closed.
little one to the bell.
But for the most part,
Go.
they kind of just do their own thing. There was a point when somebody was like data mining this game, and they found like the developer notes in the game, and they actually did a lot of research when making the game. They had a lot of notes where like they were like, oh, we'll put this in the game because it's a reference to this from the book. I don't remember any off the top of my head, but there was a lot of things like that. Well, I guess like the collectibles, like I mentioned earlier in the run, those are a reference to the book.
There were
Some
a
of the
lot of
characters and stuff like
sorry.
that.
There were
Very good.
a lot of drops of the lore and stuff in this. It's pretty nice.
Hmm.
Okay, this is
Are you
the
still
spider
there?
level.
Say
We still
something.
have a little bit before we get to them, but if you wish to not look, you don't have to. But get ready for the best dialogue in the whole game.
Give me your milk. Not sure why that orc wants Gollum's milk, but yeah, he says it.
Oh, he want that milk.
Yeah, you could tell that they tried. They actually did try with this game. I think they just got the short, like just got like a bad beat, because they weren't really like equipped to make a game like this. If you look at the developers for this game, um, Daedalic, their main series of games were 2D games. It
Like
was like
point and click games.
2D point and click games. I think the game series was called like Dystonia or something like that.
I think that one of them. I think they made a
But
lot of really good point and click series. They also were starting to get more into like 3D games a little before they made this game, but I don't know exactly how they got roped into doing this. I think it was just they were seeing a lot of success, especially in like the German, like more European part of the world, and so they probably got approached just by that alone.
yeah,
Oh,
it was weird. Like it was like a very
sorry.
like specific thing. Like the game was like developed in Germany by a German studio, and that seemed to be like very specific. Like they wanted a German studio to make it for some reason, and I think they just reached out to Daedalic because they were a popular comp- video game like a developer in Germany, but they didn't really do this genre, so that's why they had a hard time making it.
For sure, for sure. And there's a German documentary. I feel like I said this last year, but if I did or whatever, there's a German documentary on YouTube about literally the making of this game and the things that the studio actually went through, because a lot of it was time constraint and COVID restrictions and stuff. Most of this game was made remotely, apparently, which doesn't seem like a good idea, but
Yeah.
they did it, and it's possible, I guess, too. But
Yeah, and unfortunately it caused the company to shut down, so they went out of business because of Gollum. It's not funny, but it's
they
just
didn't really go
crazy.
out of business. They're publishers now. They're not a studio anymore.
Right, but they don't make games anymore. They lost their devs.
They lost that privilege.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a
We're
pretty
not gonna
crazy
fall
story.
again. We're not gonna fall
Yeah,
again.
don't fall.
Also, spiders. By the way, I cannot stress that enough. Please get prepared for the spiders. They are literally almost here. Oh, that was early. Oh,
Very good, you're good.
oh, jeez.
You're good,
Every
you're
time. Ooh.
good.
I hope you guys like the eye of the spider.
Oh yeah, there's a link to the video if you guys are curious. It is in German, but I believe you can do subtitles.
It does
Yeah,
have
there's
full
subtitles.
English on it. Yeah.
Cool.
And that is the eye of the
Oh.
spider. I don't know which way we're going.
Draconia, that's what the game was called.
Oh,
That was their game series that was popular.
that was close enough. Oh, he almost saw me. Ooh, that was. He did see me. Where's this one at? Let's see if I can sneak it.
Oh yeah, that's something we didn't mention. There's something called, I don't know what it's called, but we call it Gollum Vision.
Oh, it's called Gollum Sense.
Gollum Sense, yeah. You basically can like see where enemies are and some objectives. It leaves like a little trail of where you're supposed to go next.
Oh,
You don't
going
really
right.
need to use it, but it's useful in some areas.
It's really only useful in a handful of situations, yeah. Bro got the supervision.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
that spider's yeah, that spider was blocking you anyways.
I could have made it if he would have not been such a booty hole.
This is that level I was mentioned earlier where like the checkpoints don't work sometimes. This level is
Am
supposed
I?
to have a few checkpoints. Oh, okay.
That was weird.
Yeah. You're supposed to have a few checkpoints in this level, but sometimes they don't work, and it's such a headache because you would have to do this section all over again, which, as you guys can see, it's really tough.
It's just a pain to do fast because the spiders never cooperate. They're not on like a set cycle or anything, and like their field of vision is just so massive for no reason. Let's juke this guy. Oh, he sniped me! He just quick scoped me! Oh, we got the checkpoint. We're good.
Okay. You got the checkpoint. That
There it
checkpoint
is.
Never works for me. So the fact that you got that is pretty.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My immediate reaction was, oh, I have to do that again.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost fell. Oh man, I hate this game. It's so good. Reminder, this game is 80% off right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop plugging it. Please, somebody run this game, ILs or otherwise.
ILs are fun to run in this game.
Get
It's
me
a pretty
back into
long speed
Gollum.
run. Yeah, it's a pretty long run, but you can do ILs to scratch the itch. That way it's not as
Honestly,
long.
the ILs
Especially-
are a lot more satisfying.
Especially if you do the ILs that have the fancy out of bounds. Those ones are pretty satisfying to do. A lot of them are really easy to do too, so you can feel cool about it without doing much effort.
Oh yeah, the ILs, the skill level between the ILs and the full game run is super huge because I mean the ILs you can sit there and grind, they're only like 2 or 3 levels, but like the full game is you need all that execution all the time. So definitely if you want to at least get into just playing this game a little bit, you know, casually even, a lot of speedrun tricks are viable casual playthrough as well. Like the one I did here, just that clipping out, that's a free clip. All you got to do is just walk into the wall. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
That corner of the wall just has no collision. You just walk into it. It's pretty funny.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
Have,
Like 3.
yeah. What level is this?
5-5.
5-5.
Yeah. This is the one
yeah,
that
you need
starring your clip, by the way.
the Borak tusk, the nail, the
The
piece of
spiders are
metal.
gone for now.
I just realized you grabbed 2 pieces of metal in this game for the collectibles.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of metal bits in this game. It's crazy. Gollum is just a bird. He liked the shiny objects. Wait, I just want to make sure I actually am on the right track for that.
That collectible.
Yeah, I remember it's a left turn, but I forgot where. Here it is. And it gives you a checkpoint. How nice!
The Borak tusk.
Oh,
Boraks are those giant, like,
beasts.
those giant monsters that were chasing you at the beginning of the game. They kind of look like warthogs.
That was a thing that happened.
There's also a little skip here we can do.
Oh,
It skips
yeah.
like a cutscene. So there's like this like gate that you'll see, and the gate doesn't have any collision for some reason. So you can just jump through it. which
Ooh,
is
it
kinda
also skips the
funny.
dialogue too, I just remembered. Because
Yeah,
when you
there's,
load
like, a
in,
dialogue option.
yeah,
But
normally
instead you
loading
just
over
do that.
there.
You just drop into that gate. Pretty funny. And then another little skip here by going around this wall.
Oh,
Skip some,
always scary.
you skip some stealth sections there.
And we're gonna do another little. It's not really a skip, but I call it the fast wall.
Okay, you didn't get sniped there. A
Yeah,
lot of
it's
times
just
you'll get shot by an arrow there and just die.
yeah. The ledge on that is really crazy weird because it wants to keep pulling you to the ledge no matter what. So doing that just kind of eliminates a lot of the frustration and the slowdown of that because it usually just does happen. And here we're grabbing the nail. Earlier we grabbed the Borak tusk. This is the nail. Sick. We are now carpenters. I lost my sprint, but we got a checkpoint, so it's okay. Oh That was really
Piece
sketchy.
of metal. And a dead beetle.
I am going to attempt. Oh, really? There it is. No, it's not. I didn't hold it long enough. I practiced this a lot. I know I can actually do this.
Okay. He slipped.
I'll give it one more try. I'll give it one more try. We're not saving any time with this one, but
Yeah, we're trying to avoid here. You're supposed to wait after you pull that lever. It pulls up this platform. There you go. The platform takes a little bit.
oh!
Oh my!
Oh, I need to stop doing that. Hey guys, you want to see it again? I'll do it again. Oh, that was not
The
good.
platform takes a while to come up, so doing this just saves a little time.
Screw it. I'm done. It's already there.
Pretend
Wait, no, it's not there. Oh, whatever. Man, this sucks.
every
This
time you
really
die, it
sucks.
resets it.
I know, I forgot. It was up earlier, so I was like, oh, think nothing of it. Wow. Ew, the intended way. There we go. We did it. Look, Ma, no hands.
Smell that? Day is near. Isn't it sweet, my love? Just for once, daylight smells nice.
And I would like to mention this next part here is very annoying. It's very finicky. But thank God we don't have to do the stealth section. That's all I care about. That was the worst part of this level by far.
He left us.
I wonder who found that skip.
Swift now. There are other cards.
Yeah, this was one of the things I found. You just walk into this corner and it clips you out of bounds.
It's super
Pretty
crazy.
easy to do.
And you can like skip the whole level doing this. Well, not the whole level,
Yeah.
just most of it.
Most of it.
The part that
whole
matters.
thing- Yeah, the stealth section down there is really long and annoying and tedious. But oh, okay, you're good. It's also a collectible.
Piece of metal, yeah. Y'all like metal?
Little scraps. They're nice and shiny, my dear. Let's
I like
keep
metal.
them.
Nice and shiny. I guess Gollum is just a crow. Straight up.
I'm more of a punk rock guy, but metal is good too.
Ah, yeah. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
And then this section
Watch our head.
is just try not to die.
Yeah, pretty
You're just
much.
riding this cart.
Easier said than done, of course. Because the FOV is actually super weird in this game. I don't know if it's just me, but like the FOV is just so scuffed. It's actually really hard to determine where some stuff is.
They mustn't see us.
Yeah, another thing I forgot to mention.
Ew.
Lore-wise, Grashnegg basically left us. I forgot what happened, but we got kicked out of our cart, and so now we're just doing the rest of the escape by ourselves. So now we hates the Grashnegg.
I think he sums it up. I don't remember the dialogue, to be honest, because I don't pay attention. I remember he says something in the next level about the Grashnegg and the cart.
But he basically abandoned us. So now we're just trying to get away on our own, and then you'll see that we run into Grashnegg again, and that's just
It ain't
so we can
good.
Get our revenge.
Careful. Wait.
Oh, we almost... That was scary.
That was close. We like almost ran off the cart.
Don't go into the tunnel, precious. Not the tunnel. Too dangerous. We must get off this bridge.
Like, here's the worst defender of the FOV. Like, where am I supposed to jump even?
Yeah. I remember dying there a lot when I was.
Oh,
playing
it's so bad in the
casually, like,
casual.
I didn't know where I was supposed to go.
It's utterly terrible. Utterly amazing. Like Gollum, the video game, 80% off on Steam now. I have not been splitting. Hope you guys like the Beatles. Do you guys like the Beatles? The Yellow Submarine?
We got no
I actually don't like the Beatles. I'm not gonna lie.
I low-key kind of think they're overhyped. Not gonna lie.
They are.
Oh man, I thought this was 7-1 for a second. I'm like, okay, the clip. I'm actually kind of terrified of it because if I get it, I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to. Ooh, that was crazy for a second. If I get it, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to successfully actually do it. Because if you go too far right, you're soft locked.
What is it? Has it found something tasty
Yeah.
for us?
You just have to restart.
Perhaps our bird has found nice poos.
Your friend is humming your favorite song for your birthday.
Also,
Rocks and stones
I miss the
and
old
little
fish song.
bones, or bear of meat.
They updated it.
Stream and pool,
Update is a downgrade.
so nice for feet.
Look how
Yeah,
they butchered
yeah.
my son.
Catch a fish. Would love some fish
This is
now.
chapter 7-1?
5-1, 6-1.
6-1.
Hell, it's one of them.
Yeah, 6-1. Okay, nothing here, but there's gonna be one in the next level.
Carries the red tongues into Auckland.
It's funny
Make
because
sure
you don't
this-
actually have to reroute it at all because it's on the way.
A tunnel.
It's yeah.
We told Grashnik about
Pretty
it.
sick. Ooh.
Yes, very good.
Oh, that was so close to toast.
Though he did not like you. Nobody did.
I don't know why I said it like that. That was weird.
Close to toast. Yeah, it makes sense. I get it.
You left Deagle and went to shore. Nosing about the riverbank.
Oh, let's go down so we don't.
On your birthday.
Sometimes whenever I'm too high up on that route there, it ends up just. It either kills me or it just blocks me there. I didn't get the jump. That sucks.
Great. Now what? Left or right?
Can't forget to take the only stone we use in the run.
Besides the one you used to hit the lantern at the beginning.
Well,
What's going
you know,
I'm going down.
it's all up to subjective, you know.
You don't. You snifflers.
Yeah, we throw a rock there so that the guards get distracted. Because if you try to make that jump across right there, without doing that, they'll get alerted, and then you have to wait for their aggro, which takes forever. and
Yeah,
you wouldn't
it's
be able to
overall just
interact
so
with
much
the spider.
faster. It's just so much faster to throw that stone. And it's right there. You don't even have to do anything. I mean, the devs practically gave it to us. So
How did you find
Yeah, there's Grashnik. Somehow he ended up here on his own. I don't know how the hell he made it here alive by himself. But he just freaking stumbles his way here.
from what I understand, I think he drove the cart and got captured again.
Come back. Always does.
So who knows?
Oh, this tunnel never ends.
Also, this level has like a full level skip.
We will be
Um,
doing.
You've been here before, haven't you?
We won't be doing it?
No, we will be. We will be.
Oh, we will. Okay. Yeah, there's a full level skip in this one, which is really freaking sick. It introduces this new mechanic or glitch that was found. We call tunnel storage.
Or tunnel through
basically
tunnel.
there's- Yeah. Basically, there's like a. You'll see right here, but you can walk inside tunnels. And it just puts you in this like crawling animation where you're forced to walk through the tunnel until you get out. However, if you jump into a tunnel, if you spam jump into a tunnel and then jump back out, then it'll store that tunnel positioning so that as soon as you start holding forward, wherever you're standing, it'll just like it'll put you in that tunnel crawling animation, and it changes Gollum's like positioning. So wherever the tunnel was, it'll put you back.
Ooh, that
at
was bad.
It'll put you back at that like, what is it? X-axis.
Yeah, you end up going towards the. It locks you, so it faces you the same way you enter and exit the tunnel, and that's how you're locked.
So for example, like there, you're
Ow!
hitting it. It's kind of tricky because you have to keep hitting jump. You can't get stuck in the tunnel, or you have to retry it. But let's say this tunnel is facing south. Then once you enter the tunnel storage, it'll turn Gollum south, and it also puts him in the same x-axis. So like if you're if you're like really low on the
Like,
level, and this tunnel is higher than where you're currently standing, it'll move Gollum upwards to where the tunnel originally was.
it
All that
also.
is to say,
Oh, sorry.
uh-huh.
Sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
I was just gonna say all that is to say that we use it to set up a skip here. You're supposed to be chased by a giant spider, Shelob, which is
Yeah.
like one of the main monsters in the Lord of the Rings series, the giant spider. And it's basically like a Crash Bandicoot chase sequence. You're just like running away from the spider for a long time.
It's actually pretty
Um,
fun, to be honest.
yeah, but we skip it
Kind of
because
sucks.
the trigger for that is over here at the end of this tunnel, which you're not supposed to be able to climb up there because there's nothing to grab onto or climb onto. But by doing this tunnel storage, it moves Gollum up towards it like that, and now we're using the tunnel mechanic to just walk into the cutscene, the end level trigger. Yeah, the cutscene trigger, I guess. So that skips the entire chase sequence of the spider, which is pretty sick. That was a really big discovery.
Yeah, that was super crazy because the other we did have a level skip prior, but it could take it could take like 3 or 4 minutes, or it could take 40 minutes. Like I really
Yeah.
don't think there's any other way around it. It was just so difficult.
Are you sure?
Your king is right. There's little hope that he will. But once in a
Um,
while, I will
Here we're kind of stuck in this room. So, by the way, we're finally out of Mordor.
Thank
Now
God.
we're with the elves, and Gandalf is talking to them. Basically, Gandalf's trying to um, let him know, like, hey, he's actually chill. Like let my boy free. He's pretty chill. And then the elves are like, we're gonna keep him here just in case, because they know that you came from Mordor and that Sauron was looking for you. So they're basically trying to keep you safe, but also keep you as a prisoner.
Yeah, Golem kind of spit some riz on him.
What you were trying to do there is you have to wait for them to finish talking, but there is a way to clip through this door. It's just very, very hard to do and like super precise. I've only
It's
gotten it once.
Yeah, it's super crazy, and even if you do get it, there's a really good chance you can actually go too far right and you just soft lock because you can't get back into the area and you can't exit that area. You can't even clip back out. It's crazy.
Hmm.
I've tried.
Hear that rushing of water?
Yeah, I haven't seen that
That's
before,
our
but it's good to know.
underground river.
Don't go visit him. He'd jump with
It's
fright
very
and
frustrating in the middle of a run.
how could we live with that?
I haven't gotten in a run, but I imagine it's very frustrating.
Instead, a much merrier
Ooh, we've got a lot of stuff. Oh no, no, we don't. We don't. That's the next one.
This one, 7-1.
It's fish bones and shell.
Keep your distance,
Yeah,
Lester.
fishbone shell.
It's the next one with the animal figure I'm scared about.
And for us.
And the brooch. Animal figure and brooch.
Oh yeah, that's the other one I forgot.
The sniggle didn't mean to bite.
You let him out?
wizard business.
So now that
Does he still
we're
bite?
under
It's
the
quite
elves like
emphatically not to.
captive, we're gonna try to escape here,
Don't scare
but then we
nervous.
realize we're actually trapped because they have
The
what's
children
called
spell
a
mouse
haze,
food again.
which is like this like
I'll see.
Does
you.
Golem
protective ring.
go faster if I do
that they put
this?
a-
Oh, I think if you crouch on the stairs there, it makes them go faster.
Oh shit.
Crazy discoveries.
Lalith?
We must talk to the king now.
But yeah, they
and behave
they
until
have
we
this
return.
like protective spell around their area where they live.
Butterfly.
And it's like a purple haze that basically nobody can get in or get out.
It's like that Stephen
So-
King novel where they put that dome over. That's Stephen King? I don't remember.
The Simpsons movie.
No, no, that was based on a book, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember those dwarf
Maybe.
prisoners and their miraculous escape?
But I see.
If not, then yeah, the Simpsons movie.
Because they put the dome over it.
The
Yeah.
mountain path.
The classic
But,
Homer scene.
And a long log
Funny
for
thing
the
though, that haze thing is actually a reference to a story in the Silmarillion.
Huh.
I didn't make the connection until I was listening to a podcast about the Silmarillion, because that book is way too hard to read. It's like reading the Bible
It
It's
basically is a
that like
Bible.
old. It's like old English writing, and it's like very like text heavy, like lore. So I just like had someone else read it for me, basically. And there's
Audiobook?
this story. I don't remember the name of the place, but it's another elven place, and there's this shoot, I can't remember her name now, but she's basically like what Gandalf is,
What was her Harry?
a Maiar, like a demigod, and she placed this like protective spell, basically the haze thing, around a forest, and it does the same thing that it does in this game, where nobody can get in or get out. But in the Silmarillion story, I don't think it's as effective. I think people can get in, but then they get like disoriented and lost, and then they end up just dying. But basically, that's what they were referencing when they created the haze in this game.
It's like
The
the
developers.
the mist in Avatar.
Yeah, basically.
Why so quiet?
Which that probably references that too.
Oh, I have no doubts about that after hearing that.
Yeah.
Well, let us listen together then.
I think that Melian, that was her name. The one who cast that spell.
Mel.
Because I wonder if that's why they name her Mel. I just made that connection.
Yeah. Holy. Lore is getting deeper.
I know, right?
Oh no,
Yeah,
I don't know if I can take this.
Melian. And the haze is called a girdle. So it's like the girdle of the girdle of Melian. If you guys want to look up the story. It's pretty interesting.
Speaking of girdle and rich, I have some chocolate milk I was gonna drink here earlier. The milk reference. I forgot.
You're a couple chapters too late.
Almost outside.
I'll still drink it.
Stay in the shadows, my precious.
And here we got, ooh, a bar that usually we don't do that on.
Yeah.
We got fish bones.
Only bones. Nice.
Okay, that's fine. That puts us back over here.
Yeah, that was totally intended.
Wait, where am I? Hold up. What?
Death warp. You're standing where the bones were.
Oh, I see. I see. I see.
Yeah, the fish bones.
I thought it was gonna put me over here.
Not a death warp.
Well,
It makes sense because when you grab the bones, it gave you a checkpoint.
I wasn't even paying attention to that, to be honest with you. I didn't realize that. That's good to know. For when I ever do another run of this category some other time.
Also, chat, I hope you guys are thankful that we're not looking at browns and reds.
Oh yeah.
Finally,
We're not
like, in a
underground.
different section of the game.
Amazing. The sunlight, guys. There's sun.
Yeah, we actually get to see color.
Okay. I forgot I had a super duper 5-head way of getting over here, and I totally... Oh, wait, I remember. No, it's not that.
It's hard to grab that, yeah.
Well, I'm not trying to grab that. It's this.
Oh.
Oh, we missed it.
Oh.
Just barely. Just barely.
Oh, is that?
The shell's right over there. It's just a fast way of grabbing that. I think this might be better. No, it's not. I'll just do what I normally do then.
Is that for the collectible?
Yeah, it's literally right there, yeah. Oh, well, that's not how I normally do it, but that's okay. Come on. Come on, Gollum. Come on. You can go faster. I know you can. I've seen you run. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever grabbed this collectible.
Yeah.
I need to get all the achievements for this game eventually on Steam.
I also
missing a few.
I also need to as well. Oh, I finally broke 600 hours. I mean, that was gonna happen, but
Aye. So the developers were kind of cheeky about this, but there is one achievement on this game on Steam that's really freaking hard, and it basically requires you to beat the entire game without dying.
Yeah, it's a
Which,
permadeath
yeah, it's a
achievement.
permadeath run, which is crazy because
To my knowledge, only
not
one
only
person has done that.
wow,
That's
there's only,
Elias.
like, what's annoying is that like there's so many ways you can die in this game that's not even your fault. Like you can straight up just die to random BS.
Yeah, like sometimes
And
this
that,
game, like, you just will not grab a ledge. Like, you
yeah,
just will not.
even if you're doing the intended way, like you'll still die. So it's really frustrating to try to
Grab the ladder.
I haven't attempted it yet, but I'm scared of when I inevitably do.
I feel like I should be okay if I tried that. I mean, it would still take a long time. I have no doubt.
Yeah.
But I feel like I think I could do it. I think I could do it. In a reasonable, I don't know, like month.
Right. It'll be a cool little journey.
Oh, it'll be our own little journey to our own Mount Doom. So we can drop the Gollum game in.
I know, right? Alright, so this
It's a better
level
journey to
has
Lord of the Rings.
brooch and animal figurine. So there's two
I
collectibles.
think
here
it's
for us to
over
grab.
here.
No biting.
I just
Oh,
don't know
you know
where
what?
these are nowhere.
No. No. I know we just went through all that, but I remember the strat now, and I want to do it. It's faster, so we do it like this.
The king's nephew did. Gwendol. Our most splendid mind. Master of spells and riddles.
It's over here somewhere. Oh, it's over here. I missed it. Up. Whoa. What? Come on. Dive. Thank you.
Oh.
It's caught on the terrain.
Yeah, I would have never found this.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't know this was
don't think I would have ever found it either, to be honest. Somebody else found all the stuff for me, so I didn't have to.
Shout out to YouTube.
Amen.
So that was the shell.
That was the brooch.
Oh, the brooch.
No biting, no stealing, no creeping. Do you understand?
You're supposed to restart there, but I think it's not.
Aren't you touched?
Actually, no,
Oh,
I think
shell
it's
was the
faster
last
restart.
one.
Yeah. I think the last one is it's that other one. Animal figure.
All but one.
Animal
figure.
figurine.
Our blind child
And then there's a
falls.
rope here too, right? According to the
The one who
spreadsheet.
survived.
But don't
Rope.
let her get into your head. She cannot be trusted.
Huh. A rope.
Mel is not a
I
prisoner.
can
don't-
look it up real
I
quick.
don't remember where it is.
And doesn't try
No,
to
we're good. We're good. We got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of time.
hope is a
I'll
treacherous
think
thing.
about it. I'll think
She
about it. I'll
believes
think
that
about it.
Gwendol is still out there.
The end of this
I'll tell you
level.
where it is.
The end of this level
I'm
is.
thirsty and your company is tiresome.
In the kitchen.
It's in the kitchen. Yes. I remember. It's right on the other side of the chef. Yep. Neldis, her name is.
It's like on a table. Oh wait, that's the figure.
It's under the table. The
under the
figurines on the table. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I like how I remembered it, and then right as you said kitchen, I was about to say kitchen. I was about to. I know for a fact.
Yes, twisty elves, but what's our foe's foe?
I hope I can get the
Our friend? Perhaps.
clip here.
Good, my dear. Good as fish.
Come on. Oh, brother. Thank you. All right. Door clip, please. Oh, sick. Oh, no. Hey, we got it, though. I'll take it.
Yeah, you got the first half.
Well, technically, we did clip through the door. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's the figurine.
come on.
Right on the other side.
I grabbed it. There we go.
Make nice carvings for children. Very nice.
This is what's so good about this game. Everything has a collision to it.
Good and bad. Good for clips. Bad for getting in your way.
Oh, do you have to wait for her to stop humming? Oh, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What a great game. She was just humming. What dialogue was... Good as fish. There is a fish there.
Yeah. And then this is another main character that we're gonna interact with a lot. Her
I
name
hate
is
her.
Mel, and she's a blind elf.
Which means she can't see, which means she runs her mouth more frequently.
Yeah. She can kind of see.
She also hallucinates. She talks to rivers. It's crazy.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, she has some powers.
She's
and
got some
she's a
quirks.
She's
Oh,
a
this is
pretty
my hero.
powerful elf. She has like some like magic abilities, which you'll see why in a bit.
Blind equals can't see. Got it. I would like to stress she cannot see, but boy can she talk. Something about drinking snail water and then drinking water so she can talk to me or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, she can communicate
there's
through
the-
water. She has like a water affinity. I'm not really sure how it works, but
You don't
gives
even need
you
to do
this-
it.
She gives you this like shell that's full of like
Snail water.
magic infused water. And then once you do that, whenever you're close to water, she can communicate with you. So that's how she like talks to you outside of the level because she's trapped in that room.
Down there by that pool of water before we jumped up on top of that rock, that is actually where you're supposed to drink the water so she can communicate with you or whatever. Or you drink the snail water before, and then you're supposed to get to the water so she tells you what to do. You don't actually have to do that. You don't have to talk to her at all. It's a blessing. It's great. I love it. We don't have to... Because it's a whole, like, 30, 40-second thing about stuff I already knew. Oh, that bro's moving fast. Actually, schmovin'. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Bro got himself it's a hoverboard.
This level has a piece of marble and a harp string.
Yes. The marble, that is what it was. It's right here, and I almost forgot it. Marble.
Beautiful stone, but cold, like the elf king.
Fooled us.
And now we do a really sick skip. We clip out of bounds here, and then we're gonna be swimming in air again with this water that's out of bounds.
That's an adorable trait. Don't forget to breathe.
And this basically clips us into the very end of this level.
It's also right where the
There's-
harp string is.
Oh yeah. It's really cool because this section takes actually really long casually. There's these two giant towers you have to climb and ring the bells so they can raise the water level.
No, do not! Do not! Do not! Oh, sometimes he doesn't.
No, it'll fix.
No, sometimes he doesn't. So no, actually, because sometimes he doesn't. Trust me, he just doesn't sometimes.
So he'll just stay. Yeah, if you're like swimming, if you're swimming and you try to get onto a ledge, sometimes he'll get stuck on both. So his like body is trying to get on the ledge, but he's still stuck in the swimming like animation.
It's a whole angle thing.
Yeah, and he just gets like soft locked. Sometimes it'll fix itself, but it looks like it didn't there.
A lot of times he just ends up not fixing himself. He usually does though. The one time I needed him most.
It's funny how often that happens for being such a weird specific glitch.
Oh my god!
Let's not do that again.
He threw me through the rocks.
Still out in the woods with
Trees talk slowly.
I also blame the wraiths.
How many runs have finished? This is the first one. You're actually quite on time. Late to the goleming, I will say, but you're right on time to the lots of lore potty.
Yeah, thankfully this this marathon is all about very long runs, so the chance that you'll miss a run is very slim.
And it's how long is it? It's a few weeks, isn't it? It's we got a stacked freaking schedule this time. I feel like I'm actually pretty excited.
We hunted down some spiders.
A chatter is never late or early.
Remember the old rosewood? It was all covered in hay.
This
A
is
chatter
true.
arrives precisely when he needs to.
Chatter arrives when chat needs him the most. That was cool. Little zip.
Yeah. Alright, let's try this out of bounds again.
All right, so I don't think you guys have ever seen this before, but this is the wettest escape you'll ever see in a Golem video game. That's facts. You can take that to the bank, the Golem bank. Come on, please.
Don't get stuck again.
Oh, thank goodness. Let's
I think it's 'cause
go.
You tried going from the corner. Like,
Yeah, I was like just barely too far right. Oh wait. This is technically faster to do this. I don't know how I got that wall run, because that's the god wall run.
Yeah, without grabbing the ledge.
Yeah.
There's also this weird swimming glitch here. Somehow the water extends past the wall there, and you can swim.
Whoa, that was way higher. No, it wasn't. I'm tripping.
It like zips you. It's pretty sick. That was a neat
It,
little
it,
find.
it felt like it was a little farther out than what I normally gone. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Thermal's heading to the bank as we speak. Now this is a crazy crazy level normally, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah, so this level is another like stealth trailing section where you have to follow. Basically, you're supposed to enter these chambers that the king is in, the elf king, Thranduil, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, Thranduil, and Gandalf is in there talking to him, and they're basically talking about Gollum and how they think Sauron's coming to get him, which they are.
Straight up.
And you're supposed to just be following them around these like chambers, this like office area, and it takes a really long time because it's a trailing mission. However, you can actually clip into that chamber room, and if you clip into it, you don't hit the trigger that you're supposed to get from going in there the intended way. And so what that does is it deloads all the enemies that are in there, all the guards. It deloads Thranduil, it deloads Gandalf. There's just nobody in there, it's empty. But the end level trigger is still there. So you can skip the entire trailing mission and just go straight to the end level trigger. I think the IL for this is like, the world record is like 35 seconds or 36 seconds. Yeah, 36 seconds for this entire level. Which
That
is
was a
pretty
fucking
sick.
grind.
Right?
You were the one that made me grind it.
Yeah, because I got it for a bit. You're
You
like,
you got the what was the 37, wasn't it?
I have a 36. I think it's just a higher 36. I have like a 36 point.
I barely beat it. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
And here is our last collectible. Amazingly enough, it's
What was it? Badger.
actually really close to where we need to be, which is right here. Oh, I didn't get it. You can just drop into it and you don't have to worry about clipping or anything. Oh!
Where'd you get bird bones?
It's pearl and badger claws.
Oh yeah.
Badger. Mushroom. Clip, please. Bro, I don't know how many times I've actually like done this, but the fact that I'm not actually like, come on, bro. That was weird.
So you go out of bounds and then you enter the chambers through the side right there.
I didn't get enough speed.
Since you enter it that way, it just doesn't load in any of the characters.
Oh. I swear I'll get it. I swear I'll get it. This is not something I normally have like trouble with, so I don't really I don't know what to do, man.
I find that you have to like walk left and
I
then
know,
kind of
but
like
I every time I do that, I kept walking too far left. I just didn't want.
yeah.
Woo! Man, let's
There we go.
go! First try.
So so we clipped into the chambers, and there's supposed to be a bunch of guards around here. Nobody's loaded in. Eventually, this door will open at the end over here, but the door is actually closed because we're not doing it the intended way. However, there's no hitbox up there, so you just clip into the top of the door and then hit the end level trigger. For whatever reason, that wall is just like not solid, so you just clip to the top of the door. Pretty sick.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite aisles by far, I think, to be honest. It's just so fun. It's also really, really, really quick. Oh. I paused before the cutscene, or the cutscene checkpoint. Nice.
This level also has a pretty good level skip. You skip most of this level. So this is a stealth section, and you can skip the first half of this stealth section by going out of bounds up here. You can skip having to hide. You're supposed to hide
Ooh, he might see me.
from all those guards that are down there.
My king?
Oh, you're crazy for going for that without the checkpoint.
I always do. That has never happened before.
Uh,
You saw that too, right?
yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, you did not have to do that whole level.
It gave me that. It gave me that checkpoint.
Even though it didn't the first time, yeah. But that was the out of bounds there. You just walk on like invisible collision to get across the giant gap. It's pretty sick.
You also have to try not to alert any of the elves down there too, because if they're alerted, the dialogue doesn't play to progress to the level. This
Yeah,
one
you
specifically.
can't just run straight over there. You have to wait for the dialogue that's happening right now to finish. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to get to the next section. So it looks like you got it. So
Yeah.
it's very precise right there, because if you don't land where Kiri landed there, you'll just straight up die. You
And
have
it's
like just enough health to make it through there.
And it's really, really deceptive on how hard that actually is to land too. I'm gonna be honest. It's actually crazy, crazy, crazy hard to land at. Especially just because of how Golem's momentum is. God.
And here you're supposed to climb back down, but you can actually go out of bounds again by getting on this
Ooh, that was bad.
tree. So right now
Come
we're
on.
out of bounds on top of the level, and then we just kind of gotta
There we go.
shimmy our way back down. Yeah, there's a bunch of invisible collision you can't see here. That's
Ooh,
why
this is sketchy.
you saw Gollum kind of moving in a weird way to try to get around the invisible collision.
I gotta get this checkpoint. Cool.
We're at the gate. More elves.
So now we're gonna grab the bird bones. It's an item that Golem does not eat, apparently. Ooh, bad, bad.
This is another little skip.
Oh, jeez.
You just jump off the tent.
Whoa.
But the guards
Bird bones.
The guards saw you, so now you're just trying not to die.
Well, it's fine. We got a checkpoint.
Yeah.
Ooh, I say that, but if we didn't get that checkpoint, actually, I think I would have cried.
You would have to do that whole section again.
Yeah. Well, it's not that bad. At least it's not the first section. And at least we actually did get the collectible, so it's...
Yeah.
We're chilling. Oh, that was so close.
The arrow's like, ah. Yeah, here you get sniped a lot.
Here, I need
It's
a...
pretty frustrating.
I need to lock in.
More elves down there.
Yeah, I'm surprised they aggro you so quickly in this section.
Oh! Oh, no, we missed it! I'm so
Like,
bad at this.
To be fair, we are doing like a skip here, which is harder because if you just stealthed it, they wouldn't find you, but it takes so much longer to stealth through this area.
It's so annoying. There's just so many of them.
Yeah, there's so many guards.
And they
It's
get
worth
alerted
just keeping-
so easily.
Yeah, more than like other levels. I found like
I feel like it, yeah. It's
they
gotta
made the
be.
detection like really OP in this level. For
There.
some reason.
There we go.
Nice.
Cool. I've got a seeking suspicion that we're probably behind. Considering that the loader move time is just not working.
We're 2 hours 7 minutes RTA.
Oh wait, I don't grab anything. No, this is the auto scroller. Oh, I always do that. There it is.
Yeah, 7.2 doesn't have anything.
7.6.
Oh, sorry, 7.6.
Lost in the sauce. I get you. Well, it does look like 7.2. I can't really.
Because it's the
It is
same
basically
name.
7.2. Yeah.
Yeah, they start you in the same area.
Oh, look how
Next
he
level though.
Shadow Golem.
Don't touch me. I can follow you.
Light Golem.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Shadow Golem.
There's like some shadow areas. This isn't it specifically, but there's areas during stealth sections where you can like hide in shadows and it makes you like untargetable.
Yeah, I was gonna do something with it. Wait, there's I can show that off in 9.2 or 9.1 rather. No, 9.2. 9.2.
So we didn't see it, but the level where we were swimming out of bounds, and I mentioned there was 2 towers you have to climb up on. There was also a bell that we grabbed, and that bell, we needed it to break Mel out of her little prison. They had her trapped in there. So I guess I could explain the lore now. The reason why she was trapped was because her and another group of elves were trying to create the haze. They're actually the ones that made it, but it was like too powerful or something like that, and so they all died except for her, but she got blinded because of it. And her like lover, which is the riddle master, I think his actual name is what is it?
Can't go up the water now, can we?
Dang, I can't remember right now. It's like a goofy elf name, but Gollum just calls him the Riddle Master.
Gwendol.
And basic Gwendol. There you
Not
go.
Gwendol. Gwendil.
Gwendil, yeah. And she thinks he died too. But
She thought.
no, she doesn't. She doesn't think he died. She thinks he lived. But
Oh wait,
everyone
he's
thinks
the only
he
one.
died.
Yeah, she's the only one that. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, no, I know he's still alive, and everybody's like, girl, he's dead.
I
And
do
you're
believe
blind.
one of the male elf at the very beginning of this whole chapter says, and I quote, "She thinks that Gwendol is still alive. Hope is such a treacherous thing."
Yeah. So they're all hating on her. But basically, you're making a pact with Mel. So in exchange for helping her get free and finding Gwendol, she's gonna help you get out of the elf area by turning off the haze, so that you're not trapped in there anymore. So you're basically her eyes for her and helping her
Memories for
find
all I
Gwendol.
have.
And then she's gonna help you by turning off the haze, all that stuff, all that jazz.
Well, I fixed the timer.
It's not a
Oh.
magic thing, but Gwendol made it for me. I had tried to make him one just
For the
like
second or third
not
time.
like her. He never quite
Safe to say
forgot
this run
the
is not going to go on the leaderboards.
chain around his neck.
It's all good.
I feel like we can make an exception for marathon runs, though, right? I mean, we are moderators after all.
Marathon leaderboard.
Go climb a tree and find
I mean, to be fair, any run's going to be world record probably. Seeing how I'm literally the only one that has a time, and I'm the only one that's played it. And that other run was the first run I've ever done of it, so.
Did you find some? It's orange or yellow. Your
Hold
light
up.
is not
No.
Well.
I got this. Can I move? Oh, I can move still.
So here we're supposed to eat this fruit.
I grabbed it,
It's
right?
like a
Cool.
uh,
Yeah, let's
yeah.
go! I don't...
So there's this.
Ooh,
There's,
Gollum, drop!
dang, Gollum.
That's so weird. Gollum's acting a fool today, like more so than normal. I don't know what's going on.
So here in the forest, there's these like little bugs. I
Bro,
forgot what they're called.
they're
Truth,
truthlings.
truthwings. Basically, they make you like spaz out, and like hallucinate. And Mel tells you to eat that fruit that you picked off the tree because it gets rid of that like effect. And Gollum was just trying to convince himself if he should believe her or not, because he thinks that she's like out to get him or like she's scamming him or something. But you're supposed to convince him to eat it, because if you don't eat it, then that section with the truthlings is really really slow, because you can only crawl or like slowly walk, and for the speed run that's slow. So it's better to eat the fruit there, so that way you just run past that truthling section.
Oh, and also there, you noticed I walked as the water was lowering there. But if you walk a little too fast, that whole death plane, there's a death plane because there's good water and there's bad water. Good water you can swim in, bad water kills you. I mean, as all water is. I mean, I'm sure we all know good water, bad water, or still water, excuse me, because we can call it that. And it turns into good water, and so that death plane just lowers with the water. So if you go a little too late, you end up just dying.
Yeah, for the longest time we tried to find a skip to get past that river without having to have her lower it, but it was impossible.
We have
Like
clips though.
the invisible wall just goes up forever. Even using like like the cheats to infinitely jump, you just can't get over it.
Yeah, it's capped. It's crazy. The devs, I feel like, worked very, very hard on the last levels because they're pretty much solid. I feel like all the other ones just aren't. Like anything after like chapter maybe 5.
Yeah, I feel like this like elf section was more polished for sure. They probably worked on this first.
I mean, you also gotta think about like there's more variety in like scenery here and stuff. You could tell people were probably a lot more enthusiastic about this one and the other.
than the Mordor.
Yeah, can't blame them though, to be honest.
Yeah, what can you do with like a volcano area? It can only make it look so different so many times.
Yeah.
There's a pretty cool skip here, like routing. So you jump back into this area over here, which you're not supposed to, and it like deloads this section of the tower. It's just a faster way to get to Mel. Instead of going all the way around, you just go back the way you came. It's pretty. It's a little neat time save.
No, missed it.
And then it like messes up this area, so it's still deloaded because of that, and so that's why it looks funky right there.
Golem's got
Also, these
funky
purple
mode.
balls, these purple ball things are the haze, or like at least like chunks of the haze. They basically kill you if you touch them. It takes like half your health away.
Oh, we almost saw. I think we
saw.
might see. Sheesh. Oh, we're good. That jump is so crazy.
Yeah.
And can we do it? Oh, we got it. Jump off that root.
Root jump.
Root. Roots. The nasty rootsies.
The platforming there was supposed to take a lot longer too, but at the beginning of this section, I don't know if you saw, but Kiri like kind of did like a wicked jump off to a branch, and that skipped a lot of the platforming.
And now this level is just annoying. It's boots
Yeah,
after
this one
boots.
took me a while to remember.
Well, and the collectible's kind of far out too, to be honest. The fact that there's even a collectible here at all is just kind of boggling to me, because like you're already collecting stuff.
So this is actually the area where her and her other group of elf friends created the haze. and you're gonna be finding. The point of this section is for um, Mel to like, I guess, remember the spell, but she
Where is
has
she?
to remember where everybody else was standing for whatever reason, like their positioning. And so you have to go around the level and find all the clues to where people were standing. Like, oh, this person was here, this person was there, etc. You have to use like your Gollum sense for it. Well, at least you're supposed to, because it has a little trail that shows you where all the clues are. But they're always in the same spot. So just learning the run, learning the route, you'll know where everything is.
Echoes. This place still remembers my friends.
You know,
And it
second
just
thought, I probably should have routed getting the collectible when I'm waiting for Mel, but I always thought it went just costed too much time. But now that I think about it, I think that's the best time to do it. That's
I
my
actually
bad.
don't know where the collectible is here.
Oh,
so-
it's kind of crazy out of the way, to be honest. I never knew where it was either.
What is it? The shard?
I must know what happened
A shart, yes.
The shard.
Look around. Follow them. Tell me what you see.
I don't think we need to go find that as a collectible. I can do that myself.
That must be Aristor's staff.
It's broken.
So yeah, we grab the staff first, and the staff goes right here, right next to it. So that one's pretty easy. The rest of them, you just kind of have to memorize.
It's,
So you place the staff there.
yeah, you grab a knife. As we knife, we're gonna go over, we're gonna grab the boots.
The boots
Oh,
first.
did I grab the boots? No.
Smiggle found boots.
Yes.
Because the boots are going.
She always needed to feel the earth.
Coming to the other side
Oh,
of this
is this
bridge here.
The collectible here.
Yeah.
From elvish pots, or broken or dead.
Yeah, I think it is just faster just do that before. Then we come over here, we get 0 stamina, but
What's the bare
we got
figured out
footprints.
saying again? Turian.
You got to be careful with your platforming there, because if you touch the water, Mel gets this dialogue, and you can't interact with anything until she's done, and it's literally like 20 or 30 seconds.
They must have tried to hide.
It's way too long.
Did
Easy,
one of them
Mash!
things?
We all did.
Mash, thanks for the raid.
Except Kathy. She had her
Big
beautiful
poggies.
braids.
What's left? Just like the bow.
The
then
bow and the hilt.
Sword. Hilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found a bow.
Oh. I've been doing this thing where I've been trying to jump off before grabbing, but Mel says a lot of things. It's okay, so we got staff.
Found the other half of that blade. Made of an antler, we thinks.
Donderfair carried
We don't care about Dondifer. I'm not a Dondifer stan. So it goes staff, bow, knife,
Donderfair.
BKB, so boots. Where is it? Oh, that's
It's the barefoot. Yeah.
feathers,
Feather,
braids.
Done.
Oh, it's a knife. Dang it!
Braids. Yeah. Did you mess up the knife one?
Because I accidentally
Moved
clicked the
it.
knife. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was heckin' dummy.
So now that you've done that, now you can
Where
walk
is
through
it?
the haze.
I don't know where it is. Usually I end right by it. So.
I hope so.
Oh, there it is.
The woods beyond, they are
Well, when you end on the braids, it's the one closest to the haze, so it's always going to be right there in your line of sight. Since I gotta go all the way across. Yeah.
This section is pretty slow too. You just have to walk through the haze for a long time, and then you get like an inner monologue with Gollum talking to himself. It's like Gollum and Smeagol talking to themselves and arguing. And then after you walk in the haze long enough, eventually you'll reach the end, which just makes him go in a circle, and he comes back around to this area.
Yeah, this is the only unskippable cutscene the whole game. Well, not the only, but it's one of them. It's the only one I would really like to skip because I don't like watching that one a lot because, you know,
Breach is gone.
it's just annoying. It breaks up the flow so terribly
Been free.
because then you're sitting here doing nothing for a long time here and you're already doing nothing, then you're sitting there waiting for the cutscene. It's like, I'd like to play the game, please. But then when you play the game, you're holding forward and that's the game.
Yeah, at least in this section. Yeah, this part's kind of. I kind of feel bad for Gollum in this section. He's literally just.
I
like,
feel bad for
talking to himself.
Smeagol.
Yeah, well, yeah, Smeagol. He's just like, I hate the ring. It caused all this trouble in my life.
You could tell how distressed he is. Like that's the screwed up part.
Yeah, I feel bad for the little guy.
But it's
That little
okay.
rat.
They end up finding it again.
And then he dies. Oops.
Good for them.
If
They
you
will-
guys haven't watched Lord of the Rings, is it really? I mean, it's like 20 years old now.
Watch it.
Sorry if I spoiled. Sorry
Watch
if I
it.
spoiled Gollum's ending.
You ever watch Terminator? It's the same thing.
True.
Be gone then. Be gone.
Oh, here it is. Wait, is it? It gets really hard to see. Wait, did I go too far? Yeah. Teehee, I remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, I never understood the fast haze trick here.
I count to 15 seconds and then I turn around. 15 or 20 is usually what it is. It's probably definitely before that too, but I'd rather go out more further because if you don't go further enough, you just got to walk all the way back, and it's like at that point you're not saving time.
No.
Oh, cool. We're on to everyone's favorite level, 9-1.
He could help us.
I'm sure it's somebody's favorite level.
Ooh, 9-1. Give it up for 9-1. 2 collectibles here: Twig and Flower and Splinter.
And shiny button, actually.
Oh, really?
It
Oh,
should
you're right,
be
you're
on there,
right.
yeah.
Tiny button. I have the freaking thing up and I'm not even reading it correctly.
That was the other thing I
Hello,
I had to look it up last night because I forgot where it was.
Cheerless cave.
What I've to we have
I meant to hit leave.
behave. The Riddle Master doesn't know we're a prisoner, does he?
Ooh.
No. We couldn't make him help us leave. If he is still alive, the blind elf heard his voice.
Come on.
Where do
Thank
we
you.
look?
Just ignore him, please.
Quiet. Must be one of the cook's lights. There. Nasty light.
He barely talks to any of us.
Shh, quiet.
Truthlings. Good thinking.
Good thinking,
That's come
bro.
from the plan.
Yeah, sometimes you get stuck on the ledge. It's kind of annoying.
Oh, I found a skip for this, by the way, last night. If you take damage on a certain dialogue, it cuts it out and it just skips so you can grab the fruit.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think I have a recording of it, so.
You just like touch the flame or something?
Oh no, fall damage on your way down.
Oh, fall down. Oh, okay.
Help.
You could in
Oh, I keep accidentally touching the window. See, that's what I hate about games that lock the mouse inside of the window.
are not for strangers.
Because like if it's a first person game and it's not very well designed, you can end up clicking and then also dragging, which I shouldn't be clicking, but sometimes to readjust my mouse I have to, because either my sensitivity is up all the way or not all the way. 'Cause my DPI button's a little broken. My mouse. Sometimes it likes to switch randomly, so I have to compensate.
Now it's your turn.
That's from almost 2 years of Gollum. Give it up for 2 years. Holy.
Yeah, been out for 2 years already.
Almost in a few months. We got like a month and 2 months and 10 days or something. May 25th, 23.
Be careful.
Do you see it? Right there, where the swarm is.
Don't worry, they don't bite.
Twig and flower.
No, they won't touch it.
Isn't it crazy? It feels like it's been out for way longer, to be honest.
Yeah, I was thinking like 3 years, but
Let's see.
makes sense.
Thank you.
Splinter, nasty little Splinter.
So you have to go through that dialogue to grab the splinter. I've been through that many times and just walked away. It's so annoying. Ouch, a splinter. Please? And it's the button. And boom. All the collectibles. Not all of them, but all of them here. I hate this. Can you jump the same time as you're locked? So you don't have to, like... I think I saw someone do that, but I don't remember.
But Gollum can be clever too.
They can't put that fire.
This almost
No,
looks
forgot.
like one of the cook's nasty lights.
My little camera shenanigans.
You'll never know the difference.
Oh, man. Here's the level after this that I'm very concerned about. Mostly. Other than the other ones. Oh, boy. 9-2 is such a crazy, crazy level. Come on! What? What? Oh, I'm hitting not yet. Oh, jeez. Hey, at least we're doing it. We're doing it. We're here. We're doing it. Do not pay attention to the in-game timer because that thing is broken.
The big tree. That must be where the Riddle Master carved his
You know what they say about big trees?
What is Gollum doing here?
Wooden forks.
Root.
I mean, probably. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. And this is a thing that you basically found, right? Getting on top of this tree here. I think it's safe to say you're one of the first people. Yeah, not like the warp, but like just oh frick! Get on top of the tree, Gollum.
Well, I found that you can get up here, and then I would use that to grab the ledge up there.
Yeah. 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 Big Gollum in tonight. Well, this morning. Well, this afternoon.
This level actually has an entire full level skip like some of the other ones, but
we are doing
since
it.
We're doing all collectibles.
No, we're doing it.
Still gotta...
We just gotta get this. We gotta hit
Once you
restart
grab it.
level.
Okay, we'll see it on the
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Now we're doing
freaking
level
cool.
skip. It's
I think you
actually.
can do this level under a minute too, right?
Oh yeah, you can do this definitely. I think I've done this in like 46.
Let me see. I can actually find out right now. I have it open.
I don't have an IL for it. If I did, probably I feel like
This is King's Grove, right?
9 to I don't remember what the fuck it's called.
Yeah, Induvial has a 48 seconds.
Yeah.
Or 48 second IL here. I have a 58 second IL. So yeah, doing this under a minute is pretty crazy. This entire level. This level is actually super long because what's supposed to happen here, the elves are having like a party. It's like a little like summer solstice festival or something like that.
Midsummer.
But the
Oh, come
orcs
on.
and stuff, the orcs and stuff actually come and invade during this party. but we skipped that because we don't climb that tree that we were in earlier to activate that trigger cutscene or whatever. So we actually go out of bounds here and hit the end level trigger from out of bounds. We
And
skip that
it's
entire-
very humorous.
Yeah, it's pretty funny because you just fall into the trigger and die.
Yeah, he just dies.
He just dies into the end level trigger. It's pretty good.
And with that, we're on our final chapter.
They're all dead.
Yeah, chapter 10.
Not all, my precious. Listen.
Chapter 10 is pretty long though. There's only
Like 4 or 5 collectibles.
There's 4 levels.
Oh, three levels. 3 levels.
3 levels. Chapter 1, chapter 10 1, 10 2, 10 3.
Yeah.
But 4 collectibles. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did they get here?
You got the piece of garland?
They get through
Yes.
the haze.
That was in the tree.
The blind
I
one.
didn't see that.
I just got the bell as well.
Other side.
Blink and I'll miss it.
Yeah.
The ruins in the
Come on.
mountains.
This clip sucks.
Yeah, this clip's kind of weird. You just walk into the wall. Hopefully he clips. There's also a nut that you'll be collecting.
Oh yeah, we'll be grabbing that nut.
Gollum's nut.
Grabbing Gollum's nuts. Thank you. I was locked in place for a second. Oh, I forgot there's water over there too. Wow.
I actually don't know this route because of a collectible. So this is new to me.
Yeah. You know why I did that? Cutscene skip. Boom. Come over here. Nut. Restart. That was supposed to be restart from level and not checkpoint. Oh! Poggers! We didn't get a checkpoint.
Not all, my precious. Listen.
Even better.
You know what? I'll take it. Oh.
I'm surprised they didn't give you a checkpoint for grabbing the nut. It probably does, but you did it so fast.
There were like 2 or 3 areas there where you're supposed to get a checkpoint. Like one of them is right before when I did that cutscene skip. That was supposed to be one. After the cutscene skip, and when you like climb that thing, you get one. So I don't know. That's just another example of Gollum.
Yeah, this out of bounds here skips a giant section of this level as well. You actually re-enter the level, but it's deloaded. Some of it is, and it lets you skip a little bit more. So we re-enter here, and even though we're back in bounds.
Whoa! What's my camera doing?
Yeah, it's like in first
Wait,
person view
what?
for some reason.
What?
You're like stuck in first person for some
This-
reason. There you go.
That's never happened before. That was really funny, actually.
Yeah.
Part of me was getting really concerned. So I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? I can't see.
It looked like it didn't affect anything.
Oh man. It felt really awkward to move the camera. Like it felt like I was moving it through sludge.
This section looks pretty funny though because it's all deloaded. And then this area is loaded in. But that first half was pretty goofy looking. Alright, now it's loaded in.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
So now we just gotta do the rest of this level as intended. Thankfully it's the end of the level, so there's not much of it left. You're basically being chased by orcs here.
Alright. Cool. Please. Okay, checkpoint. Oh, I missed. It's fine. It's fine. We got the bar still.
Yeah, it's really easy to miss that one and just fall.
Actually, I think it's faster to just get the bar there, because when you fall, you get that grabbing animation.
The mountains. Almost there.
All right, and that's 10-1. I did not split at all.
All good.
It's okay. Oh, geez, come on.
10-2.
This is 10-2. This is another skip in this level.
Oh yeah, this one's pretty cool too. You just clip right into that wall. It's pretty easy to do that one too. You just jump into that tree and
It's
it clips you in.
honestly a little harder than what it seems, though. I will say. It might. Okay, I thought it was done for a second. Like,
There you go.
yeah, that first clip can really troll you a lot because you can get stuck, but it's not too bad once you just kind of throw yourself down there.
Find the sweet spot.
Yeah.
So the reason why we did that is because we entered this area through the side, which doesn't load in the rest of the level. So that's why it looks weird right now, because the level is like deloaded. So only like some of the textures
Come on,
and
get
terrain are loaded
Gollum.
in.
You're supposed to go in.
Was that the last one?
Yeah, it makes some of this area a lot faster since some stuff is deloaded.
And that's the hook. And I died. That's okay though.
Smart elf, yes. Very smart to follow.
Means you guys can see this again.
Oh, it
Come
didn't
on.
give you a checkpoint.
Well, I wasn't supposed to die there.
But I'm surprised that some collectibles give you checkpoints. I'm surprised the hook didn't give you one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird about checkpoints in general though, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Like what I was saying with being trolly. Oh, come on. There it is.
So yeah, just clip through here to go through the side.
There are fires.
Oh.
That is all.
Okay, cool. We can just do this like normal then.
To the gate.
Yeah, so now this area is deloaded. Makes it a lot easier to get through here. Unfortunately, the enemies don't deload, but since all the walls are like despawned, you can just jump.
This
to the
lag
end of
is
the
so
section
bad.
there. Yeah, it's lagging pretty hard there. I think because all the enemies and stuff.
Oh, don't get stuck. Sometimes you can actually clip into like the terrain and get completely stuck.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. There you go.
There you go.
Woot woot. Gollum. Indeed.
You almost ran out of stamina.
That was so scary.
You would have just fallen to your death there. Yeah, if you run out of stamina and you're holding onto a ledge, he just lets go.
He just gives up.
Balls. Yeah. He's like, I'm tired of this boss. This is like a puzzle. So we're supposed to open this gate by like having the door create a deer shape, or like a drawing of a deer.
Tell me what you said. Maybe the stars
There
are
it is. And then you also have some stones that you're supposed to place because it's missing some to finish the drawing. So there's one up there and then
Oh,
that one.
come on.
Can you find them anywhere?
Huh? Oh, is it gonna make me do this? Where's the bird at?
Did you? You didn't talk to her first, huh?
I
before you
did.
climbed?
No, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
That's weird then. It should have worked.
Sometimes it just doesn't.
No surprise, given how long it
So I know
takes
for a
to open
fact
those
there's a.
doors.
You gotta throw a stone at a bird. I don't know where the bird is.
The
There
bird
it
was
is.
up there. It's higher up.
There it is.
So what you could usually do
I meant to jump.
is avoid having to, because there's two stones. The game actually like glitches and lets you place two stones for the price of one, but for whatever reason it
I
didn't
think it's
work
in this
here.
order. Yeah, it's in that
There we
order.
go.
I missed the
You're
order
supposed
is
to
what it
do
was.
The face first and then the antler.
That's fine.
So you can avoid, you can avoid having to grab that second stone.
And just like that last level.
Yep. This is the last level. It's super long though. It feels like 3 levels.
Yeah, and
It
the
is
best
the
part
last
is
level.
the collectible is not super out of the way. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks like the last collectible is gonna be a piece of a mirror.
Yep, it's in the platform room.
The 35th collectible. Ooh, nice jump.
Thanks. That was really clean, actually.
They forced me to open the breach for them. The sorcerer saw a lot more through that animal's eyes than just you or me. He knows
Also, we
the
completely
source.
skipped it
We need to get
earlier.
there before he
We
does.
found
I
Gwendol,
must
and
find
we know he's
Gwendol.
alive. He's trapped here in this area, so we're gonna meet up with him right now.
I mean, we could meet up with him. Or we can not. It'd be a lot faster just to not.
Bridge now.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't skip him though.
Careful there. Bridge is damaged.
Yeah. This is one of the things I forgot to practice. Fast Mel.
Yeah, here
Was it the
she
Golem?
follows you.
Which option was it? I forgot. I think it's Golem.
We shouldn't stay here.
Don't remember. But basically, you have to wait for her to walk all the way to the end of this hallway, and then she helps you open the door. But sometimes you can have it to where you open the door without her.
Help
No.
us with the door. It must help us with the door.
Dang it.
Would've worked right there. Yeah, I'm not sure what triggers it. I did it by accident when we found out about it.
It has to do with oh, you know what? I was supposed to wait for another dialogue after the don't go too far.
Yeah, she
or
says
whatever.
something about the wind or something like
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I was supposed to pick the Smeagol option.
that. Either way, it's not a huge...
No, Becky.
Unless-
Yeah. We're still on track to
These must be the Queen's
be underestimate. That's all I care about.
this evening.
Other side is full of haze.
Come on. Oh, well. No, no. Restart checkpoint, please. Thank you. I just want the good cycle. Oh, I gotta wait. I just gotta wait. That makes me sad.
And the reason why there's like floating objects in this area is because the haze is basically like falling apart. It's like collapsing on itself. So it's starting to make everything go out of whack.
Bro! Yeah, at least we didn't die. That's fine.
Yeah, you could back this up.
Quite easily, I guess. There's no way! He should have grabbed that. Actually should have grabbed that. Please. I want the collectible. Give me the collectible. It's literally right there. It's literally
Oh, it's
right
up
there.
Okay.
Yeah. I want my... Give me my McRib. Yeah, piece of mirror.
Did we get so old and thin, my precious?
I'm gonna wait a little while before crossing this gap, I think, for the best. Yeah.
Just in case.
Well, let's not die. 'Cause I know sometimes he takes a thing of damage.
Yeah, he does. Even though it doesn't look that high
So
up.
I hope.
That's another thing, like, this game is super inconsistent on fall damage. Sometimes you'll, like, barely fall and take damage, and
Ian.
sometimes you'll take a pretty big jump and be fine.
We'll be good to them if they keep promises.
I notice he has to reach a certain velocity
The enemy has
before he
seen the
starts
source.
dying,
I saw them through
but
the
it's
haze.
velocity based for the amount, I think, and I think it just depends on how you fall.
What does a sorcerer want?
Cause there's some points in the game where I end up just sprinting off at ledge just because I just don't take
I feel
any
the
fall
world is
damage.
lost to me now.
Like in
It will
3-2 before I do
all
the
I
clip.
left, and
If
all
you
my strength.
if you sprint off onto the table, you don't take any fall damage. But if you just fall, you still do. I don't know.
They are coming.
Are you
I
sure
think
you
it's
want to
downward
do this?
momentum and not forward momentum.
Let me guide you.
That would make
sounds
sense.
right.
You know, I gotta wait for these slow motherfuckers.
We must enter the haze now. Don't let the shadows into your heart.
Don't let them
Yeah,
enter our
that's-
hearts.
That's Riddle Master, or Gwendol.
Gwendol. Look at his stupid hair. I got no chill today. No chill for these guys. Especially Mel. Cannot stress that enough.
Let me seal the door.
Mel can catch these hands.
I'm gonna try this clip too.
Oh yeah, here you're supposed to wait for them to finish talking, and they eventually walk down this hallway and open the door for you. However, you can clip through this wall to skip that, which is pretty nice.
I'll just
I
do
like
this.
to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to do it through there.
My love. And all it touches is
That.
forever change.
Oh, frick. It's actually super hard. Like, it's actually really kind of not easy. At least on keyboard. Which is why I opt to do it the other way. I'm gonna try one more time.
That makes.
I also haven't done it in a long time, so
Doesn't say much.
For once.
the one thing I said I was going to practice and never did.
Here we are.
I didn't actually practice
They're
much
already
of
at the door
10-3.
anyway.
Yeah,
Don't get too close to the well.
don't get too close.
So that's the
So
where
be
the
it then.
haze, like the source of the haze is. So now our mission is to basically stop it from collapsing.
Oh, please. Thank you.
Even though originally we wanted to turn it off so that we can escape,
Dang.
but now they're like,
Watch your step.
oh, if it blows up, I think it's gonna kill everybody. So
I will.
Be careful, both of them say, I will.
yeah. Here we do a bit of a sequence break. So we went onto the right section. Which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go to that right side and close like this like wind gate or whatever, and then go over to this left side. But it turns out you actually don't have to do that right side. You just go over to it to basically check the flag that you went over there.
Load it in,
The
yeah.
yeah, but the game doesn't actually need you to close the wind gate. You just need to walk over there. So now we just immediately head over to this left side and do a little bit of out of bounds here.
This is also the only point in the run where I actually switched to controller. It's just so much easier on controller. Alright,
So this sec... Yeah, I'll let you concentrate. But this area, it doesn't have the platforms loaded in since we didn't do the right side first.
Oh, no!
Oh, wow. I'm surprised you didn't get the checkpoint all the way over there. That's so weird.
It's okay, we got like...
For your own good.
It's okay, we got like... What? What's the time right now?
Currently at 2:50.
Yeah, we got 20
or
minutes.
2:49. Yeah, you got 20 minutes. You should be
I'm
fine.
chilling, I'm chilling.
This shouldn't take you any longer than like 10-15 at most.
Well, let's hold our tongue for a second, because I just fell.
That's being generous. 15 minutes max.
Follow the song of the winds, Meagle, until you reach the highest chamber. There is a large wind gate there. Close it to silence the song.
This last level, the fact that it's the last level and it's so long and there's such a hard skip in it.
I guess the
really
checkpoints
annoying.
aren't working either.
Yeah, and the checkpoints are just being stupid for some reason. Like you should have gotten a checkpoint from.
I'm playing it too risky with that jump and shit.
Like you should have definitely been getting a checkpoint here from going into this right side. I don't know why it's
Here.
not giving it to you. Well, like once you walk up to the like.
I
the
think this
hallway-
is that. Well, I know, but this is the dialogue that plays when you
Yeah.
go in there. So I think I got the checkpoint, but it just didn't give me the checkpoint. Okay, this is actually starting to frustrate me. Hold up.
You can also, if you fall there, you can still back it up by just going across the old way.
I was never good at that. Like, actually was never good at it. Like, I think it would take me longer to do that, I think. I mean, I can try it still, but... Yeah.
You don't need to, because you're going to get it right now.
Oh, Gollum! Yeah, there we go.
As long as you get a checkpoint.
Checkpoint one, I should.
Like, crossing this hall here, you should be getting... Oh, you didn't go... into that area.
Very it'll come back. Always.
Oh. Oh, I
It's not
can't
gonna
go
be
through this,
loaded
right?
in.
I know,
Yeah,
I
you have
gotta...
to go to the right side.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to do, but I messed it up. This is... Actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna... Just to be sure. It's gonna put me back in the hallway. I'd like to actually get it and not super screw around too much. Unless it actually puts me back in the beginning level. Okay.
Oh, to get the checkpoints?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure why your checkpoints were broken. That's really weird.
Well, usually...
I mean...
Usually
they
I'm
were just
getting
saying-
this.
Yeah. But also, like we've been saying this whole time, like checkpoints are broken in this game.
They really are. Oh, wait, hold.
The haze is spreading, my love. And all it touches
Ayo.
is forever changed.
It didn't change you much. You can still wear my ring.
Hey. Okay, we did it.
Can he be trusted?
We need him. I won't be much.
Second try is the charm always. Yeah.
Oh, there's the checkpoint.
We did it.
That's so weird that it gives it to you when you clip in there, but when you did it the intended way, it wasn't working.
Here we are.
Smeagol.
That's just Gollum, baby. Oh. This game is so crazy. It really takes years off your life.
Oh yeah.
No, okay. I was about to say, there's no shot.
Not sure.
I think you got the checkpoint there. I wasn't paying attention.
I got the checkpoint, but if it actually held is another thing. We'll wait for Jerry, I'll name him.
Found the elf.
Yeah, so this area, there's supposed to be platforms here to go up there, but since we're doing it out of order, the sequence break, we instead have to get to the other side by clipping out of bounds here.
Oh, yeah.
This took a really long time to figure out how to clip in bounds here, but let's see. There you go. Perfect. That took a really long time to figure out, but now it's like pretty smooth. You just have to line it up correctly. Nice.
Oh,
And so
baby. No more controller.
This lever right here that you're pulling
Excuse me.
down, that's the wind gate that you closed, and that was what you were supposed to do on the right side of the map that we just skipped.
And I'm trying to make sure I don't go too far here. My wind is blowing my door open and closed. Thank God it's the last level. Oh, I forgot to restart. I was like,
Yeah,
where's the Golem?
Once you get up there, you have to restart. Since we sequence break, it doesn't load this this dialogue option here, this section, so you have to restart checkpoint so it can load in.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would be a soft log.
Make sure we don't run, because if we run off, we end up dying. Come on.
So now we get to decide here if we let Gwendol live or if we kill the orc that's about to kill him. I don't think this one matters because it just affects like the final cutscene at the end of the game, which
Not by much
the
either.
timer's already the timer's already done
Wrong
at
one.
that point, so it doesn't matter.
Is it Bird or Mel? This one's for
What
real,
does
man.
matter though is just picking at least if you're gonna choose Gollum or Smeagol, just choose all Gollum options or all Smeagol options.
It's just
That way
fastest.
you only have to choose 3 instead of 4 or 5.
And some of
Because
them
once
only have like 3, and you only need like 1 option to pick.
yeah,
Elves better keep their promise.
because once you get like 3 options of either all Smeagol or all Gollum, it'll just choose that one. You don't have to keep convincing him. But if you go back and forth, you have to do all the options, which takes longer.
Where have we got?
Nice.
Destroy it. Destroy it.
Sick.
That's like a little ledge grab, zip. It's really weird.
Oh,
Grab
it
the
was.
ledge.
I could have done it straight from the get-go, I think. Oh no, never mind. There it is.
No, it's pretty.
There's sometimes the platforms they're not consistent. Sometimes it'll be really close, and sometimes it just won't. It looks like we got really scuffed platforms.
Taking a while to get.
I
over.
might actually end up hitting the top of that. Oof, I hope not.
That'll be fine. Yeah.
But this is what I'm concerned about.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Never mind. There's a Golem, there's a way.
So now we're at the
Alright.
very end. This is the Candleman. You're supposed to run around the map and then get around and under him and then on top of him and then you hit the final trigger. Or you can go out of bounds here and climb on this collision. Time is actually coming up right here as soon as the cutscene starts.
And time.
Climb.
Nice, sub 3.
So yeah, that's a very cool skip that I found like really early into the game. It was probably one of the first skips we found, which was the final level, funny enough. And that skipped that whole
Oh, we
section
found
where
it was a different way of doing that at first. We ended up going around the entirety of the outside of the arena and then getting in to a point where we can just jump across that gap. But it wasn't until
oh,
I think like 3 months later. Was it Induvale? I think. Shout
might
out
have
to
been
Induvale
Induvale.
anyway. End up just we could just kind of find the collision that's there somehow. That's
Yeah,
nice.
the invisible collision.
But yeah, that is Lord of the Rings Golem. A few shout outs I do want to say for sure. Shout outs to Easyscape for routing the game, making me want to play the game for sure. Shout out to Spaghetti for being here, finding stuff, playing the game, being an awesome supporter. Shout outs to Dashke. If you're still around, come play more Golem. Shout outs to Steam for the 80% off. It is now 80% off right now until March 20th. Cannot stress that enough. Shout outs to Induvale again. Shout outs to Zumo even. Zumo was awesome. Shout outs to Daedalic.
Yeah.
They're still around somehow. And
Mm.
shout outs to Golem Milk. That's all I got. Anything for you?
Um, no, just thanks for watching, everybody. It was fun. This was the first all collectibles marathon run of the game, so that was pretty cool. Thanks for having me on comms. If you guys are interested in running this game, don't know why you would be. I'm just
You
kidding.
should.
But yeah, we have a Discord. The link for it is on the speedrun.com page.
Which is
Check it out.
speedrun.com/golem.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for having us. Enjoy the rest of the marathon,
Heck
and
yeah.
don't forget to donate.
Oh, wait. We saving or killing the bird, chat? Chat,
Oh, yeah.
one for save, 2 for kill. 1 for save,
we-
2 for kill. We got.
I'm
plenty
gonna
of time.
say save because you finished underestimate. So at the end of the game, the little bird, it comes back to you, and you can
We
choose to
got 2
kill
for
it or
save,
save
3
it.
for save, 1 for kill, based kill, 2 for kill, based killing.
It's
2.
tied. Oh my god.
Oh, it's tied still. Okay, saved in the lead. I'm gonna give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like we're saving.
Nice.
Unfortunately. Okay, leader
Fortunately.
snuck
Yeah,
in with the
okay,
save too,
another-
locking it in for sure.
Another save. Yeah.
So yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
He kisses the bird
So he
and he lets him go.
gives him a little smooch, and then
I'm really making out with him there. Well, I didn't know you liked him that much.
yeah, he just lets him free. If you were to kill him, it won't show it, but he'll like grab the bird, and then it just like does like a little snap sound, like he snaps its neck.
Yeah,
Kinda
it's
crazy.
it's kind of hardcore. It's a
It's
Golem
like an
core
off-screen
even.
kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Golem. That's it for us. Pass it on to